The good news is I haven't stuffed it up this time, other than the fact that I didn't do that. That shouldn't look like that, but it is what it is. That looks really messy. That was my bad. I've got the mic on this time. We're going to jump straight into the live watch-along stream. We're 2 minutes away from kickoff, and this is the team as things stand. We are locked and we are loaded. We are ready for whatever this weekend brings onto us, and hopefully it is a good weekend. Obviously, the results are not 0-0. They're just in there. They're the placeholders for the games that come at 3 p.m. kickoff, so keep that in mind. Also, I need to quickly turn this thing off. So today we find out whether my Man United double attack, I've read the room right, and I'm backing in the XG numbers. I've got my drink ready to go. I've got the shots of Frangelico ready to go if D-Tuck's players come into roost. He has Brian Mbeumo triple captain. I have double checked and he has got it live. I can't believe the man has done it. And good luck to him. Good luck to him. I hope it pays off. Anyone that is on triple captain, let me know. I'm going to whack something in the comments in a second. So a little poll to see what people have got going on. And quickly, I need to get the game up and running. What's going on here? I'm a bit slow behind today. I went to the shops. I ran out of Frangelico on last week's stream, and today we're back and about, baby. We are up and about. I'm feeling good. Wildcard is active. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Not much, I don't think. All right, football. Here we go. Watch live. We're just in time for the kickoff, boys. And we'll go for the lineups in a second. All right. Where's my phone at? There it is. Hold on. These are the lineups for tonight's game. They are. Hold on. Oh, my God. I'm making a meal of this already. I can't find the matches. Here we go. Man United versus Brentford. Lineups. Brentford. Kelleher in goal. Coyote, Collins, Vandenberg, Hickey in the defence. It's Henderson and Yal Malik in the centre of midfield. It's Dango, Otara, Damsgaard, Shard, and Thiago starting up top. And then and then on the bench, for Brentford, it is Vadlamerson, Henry, Pinnock, Jensen, Onyeka, Milambo, Ager, Lewis Potter and Yanelt. And then for Man United, it is Bindier, the Flappy Bird in goal again, Shaw, Maguire, DeLitt in the back line, Dorgo at left wing back, Bruno Fernandes partnering Ugarte in the centre of midfield, Diego Dallo, Amarin's boy, is right wing back. We've got Cunha and Bumo and Seshko, the front three signings from the transfer window. They all start live up front for Man United. This is the first time in the first 6 game weeks that this has happened. Yeah, it's exciting stuff. So long may it continue. And on the bench for Man United, it's Tom Heaton, Shimon Lemens, Mount, Xerxes, Yoro, Heaven, Fredrickson, Leon, and Kobe Mainu. All right, score predictions. Get your score predictions in the chat. I'm also, by the way, I think I missed this right at the beginning, but Ruin Oliver, welcome to the D-Unit fan club, mate. Thank you very much for getting your badge in. Much appreciated. That's exactly what Mark Goldbridge would say, and I've nailed that one. And we're off and running. The football's live for game week 6, and Kevin Shard has literally just been bulldozed over by the big man that is Diego Dallo. And it also, I don't know what everyone thinks. I don't know if anyone else is watching the game and watching me side by side. What do we think of the white shorts? Sorry, not the white shorts. The yellow shorts and the yellow socks for Man United. Because, my God, they look a little bit jarring. I'm not going to lie. They look a little bit jarring. All right, let's have a look at the chat really quickly while I am just... West Ham will become a great defensive team when Nuno's a new manager. I agree. Come on, Bruno, Dallo ball today. How are we, mate? We're pretty good halves. Let's go, D-Tuck. And Mbeumo brace, and D-Unit's down in the glass. D-Unit will down the glass if Mbeumo scores twice just for the D-Tuck. And I tell you, there's about a third of a bottle of rum in that glass. So we are up and about. I think we all want Mbeumo Hall more than Bruno, right? Yeah, probably. I would agree. FPL MF said, you fumble the Foden captain? No. Oh, whoops. Sorry. I've got the graphic is wrong. It is a Foden captaincy. Hold on. I'm glad someone picked that up because I did not pick that up. Yes, it's definitely a Foden captaincy. Whoops. Good spot. I did not change it. I knew there was someone I hadn't changed before, and that was it. Sorry, my apologies. I fixed everything else on that graphic. There's no bloody Bowen as Mbeumo anymore. But I did not do the captaincy. All right, very good shout. Very good. I've fixed that now. All right, current page. There we go. Brilliant. I'll update that in a second. Foden captain. Yeah, I know. Foden's going to haul, man. 19-pointer. It's incoming. I can't believe it. Also, there is a separate stream for the 3 p.m. watch-alongs. I need a little bit of a break in between. There'll be a 10-minute hiatus where I go and just chill out for 10 minutes. and then I'll be back for the 3 p.m. games. But I've redirected you straight to the other stream when that does occur. Let's update that graphic. Phil Foden captain. There we go. Boom. There we go. Fixed. Phil Foden is the captain. All right, let's have a look at the football. Oh, Coyote's lining up for a long... I'm telling you, Collins has got to score in this game, and I'm going to just hate life. I don't know why. I just feel like it's quite possible. He definitely... I just seen the long through now, and I'm just looking at Flappy Bird in goal, and I'm seeing Vandenberg come up into the 18-yard box, and I'm already sitting here frightened. I'm frightened of Flappy Bird either flying it and flapping it into his own net, or a Collins header. I mean, look at it. That is a throw. Oh my God, Flappy Bird. Oh, Jesus. It's nervous. It's nervous. I'm very nervous. Very nervous. I'm on Captain Pigeon. Give me some of that good luck. Yes. Captain Pigeon. I love it, man. Fuck. The pigeon. The pigeon. 3-1. I'm saying it's going to be a really boring 1-0. Good luck on Mbumo, though. He's the one I feel I'm missing. I don't think it's going to be 1-0. This game does not have 1-0 on it. Oh, right, okay. That's crap from Bruno. That's crap from Bruno. I know. How big is that throw? It literally is... It's not even wind assisted. It's just a massive... Who was that guy that used to take him for Stoke? Liam Delap. No, Rory Delap. Rory Delap under Tony Pulis. It's Pulis' ball, but it's... Is his name Edwards? Harris Andrews' ball. Andrews' ball. Andrews is the Brentford manager, I think. Also, Graham Potter sacked. Harry Potter has run out of lives. His spells are definitely not working on West Ham, which is unfortunate for him, but it is what it is. Bruno Fernandes playing one out to the old Dorgu. Oh, Dorgu with an absolute meal of a touch. That is pretty woeful. All right, Collins already won clearance there. 1 point on the DC counter for Collins, in case anyone's wondering. In case anyone's got their notepad and pen out. We're up and about. We are up and about. Also, I didn't realise this, but in Australia, apparently, this game is free on Channel 9. So if you're in Australia watching this, you can actually turn on 9 Go, and I believe the Premier League is on there. Oh, Cunha with the ball to Seshko! Seshko! Oh, no. Oh, and Mbumo picks up the pieces. And Mbumo, ball back. Seshko. Oh, that's a rubbish pass. That's a rubbish pass from Seshko there. Played it behind Cunha and Brentford with a really quick counter-attack, but Dango Atara can't get onto that one. Hello, Avi. How are you, buddy? Good to see you in the chat again. I'm very excited for the 3 p.m. games. I am hoping that my Man United players... Well, let's be honest. I'm definitely hoping my Man United players return in this game, because then I'll be off to a fly. I am kind of nervous. It is the 12:30 p.m. kickoff. But Man United only play 1 game a week, so there's no reason for them to be crap, other than if they're actually crap. So we hope that they're not. I'm intrigued to know what my team would score if I hadn't have wildcarded as well. So I am keeping an eye on Dorgu. I'm keeping an eye on Collins. They were obviously in the previous iteration of the FPL D-Unit team this season, and yeah, Collins I think is already on he's already on some DC. Counter. I mean, I can't get excited about it. Doesn't matter which way you shape it. It's just not exciting talking about DC points. But here we are, and we're doing it. Alas. All right, let's have a look. Brentford versus Man United. Defensive contributions. Bruno Fernandes already on 2. Collins on 1. I've not even seen Bruno do anything yet. And apparently he's on 2 DC. I don't know how they count these things, honestly. It doesn't make much sense to me. But oh well. Bruno his way. We love to see it. We'll take any points at this point. Anything to get up the register. Or Seshko with a nice turn, but unfortunately runs into traffic. I wonder if that counted as a DC point for Collins or if it was just a ball recovery. It's hard to tell. Well, that's a great pass. Oh, no. Slabhead in the way. Love to see it. On Mbumo, that's unfortunate. Is not going to get the job done, mate. I'm intrigued to see how Mbumo goes against his previous team today. Is he going to be any good? Cunha do something today? I hope Cunha does something as well. Even though I sold him on wildcard, I do hope he does well. I mean, I feel like in Boomer and Cunha, the stats, the underlying numbers, which is what you really want, have been there. And normally they're quite efficient players, but they haven't been efficient at Man United yet. So let's hope they can get a little bit more efficient now with some luck. But we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. All right, let's find out what how many players have people got in here? How many players? How many players do you have in this game? Question mark. All right, 1, 2, whoops, 3, 3 plus, 0. Oh, it's a goal! Brentford have scored. It's a Thiago goal. Unbelievable. Brentford have taken the lead. That is a goal. It's a goal. I can't believe it. 1-0 to Brentford. Apparently, everyone thinks that Thiago's offside, but at the moment it's 1-0. Is he offside? Oh, no, he's on. He's well on. He's well on. I think Harry Maguire's played him on. Who's got the assist? I think he's on. I honestly think he's on. What a finish, though, from Thiago. That is a banger. He's literally hit that on the half volley and smashed it in off the post. That's an elite finish. That's why I got rid of Dorgu, folks. That's why I got rid of Dorgu. Oh, now they're looking at a foul on Cunha. I don't know what's going on with that. VAR are checking offside. All right, his hand might be offside. It might not be a goal. I might have to retract that goal. All right, VAR are definitely... It looks onside to me, but it's hard to tell. Maybe his hand's offside. The lines are going to come out here, folks. The lines are going to be drawn on the screen. Also, is it a Collins assist? No, it's not a Collins assist. It's a... I don't know who put that ball through. It's pretty damn close. It's pretty damn close. It's a goal. It's a goal. VAR have said it's onside. I don't know who got the assist, but it must have been a fraction. It must have been a card's width onside. Yeah, I think that's why it's possibly... Oh, Henderson with the assist. Well, no one's got Henderson. A few people probably have Thiago, and he's up and running. That's now his third goal of the season at 6 mil. I did consider Thiago, but the Pigeon and Bowen, I think, are just superior. But potentially, the Pigeon could become Thiago when game week 8 rolls round. Potentially. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But that's really good. Any Thiago owners in the house, put your hands up. I can't believe I'm glad I didn't put a bet in this game. And Man United's defence, as usual, midfield just nowhere to be seen. Just completely bypassing it. Slabhead, mate. I don't know why you're trying to play a high line. Don't know why you're trying to play. This is why Lenny Yoro should be in the starting lineup, because Maguire and De Ligt are not quick. And here we are behind because of the incompetence of Amarin with his team selection again. Like Lenny Yoro is our really quick defender. He probably could have caught him, but there's no way Maguire the truck is turning on the halfway line and catching him after he's failed with the offside trap. Bloody United, mate. It sucks watching them. It sucks supporting them. They just do my head in. Bloody early kickoffs, I tell you. Barton's differential team. Thiago, now couldn't you score? Yes, Andrew. That's what we love to see. Someone's enjoying it. That's what we love to see. It was a great finish. A fantastic finish. Flappy Bird had no chance, even though it was at the near post. He hit it that well, it was impossible. Foden's on the bench 100%, yeah, probably. He'll still probably come on and dominate. I tell you what, Man United. I feel for the Man United propaganda again, thinking they'd win. I know, it's like Brentford. If any team is ever going to play another team into form, it's Man United. Let's be honest. We are just that kind of club. People talk about Spurs being Spursy. Well, sometimes people should be talking about Man United being Man United. Like, it was Route 1 football. Henderson literally picked it up 8 to 10 metres off the top of his own box, and he's played it straight over Harry Maguire, and Thiago's run onto it and scored. Like, yeah. Cunha! Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. Cunha's put it wide. Bruno missed pen and red card incoming. Maybe. United fans are so deluded. Thiago on my bench, Bruno on my starting 11. I know. We are Jojo, aren't we? Give me your address. I'll send you a City shirt. Oh, mate. I can't remember what bet I made with someone on this channel earlier this year. I was like, if that ends up happening, I'll wear a City shirt. Comfortably. I'll just, yeah. I just sit there and I look at the midfield. The midfield is the biggest problem of Manchester United. They didn't address it in the summer. And they've got a number 10 playing in midfield with zero discipline. And they've got Ugarte, and the only thing that Ugarte can do is tackle. That's all he can actually do, is tackle. That's it. No good. Just score one so I don't have to feel bad about benching Van den Berg. Imagine if I sold Collins on wildcard and he keeps a clean sheet against Man United. That would just be peak. Absolutely peak. I mean, that was the only thing that Brentford had done. I feel like this game's actually going to be quite open. I feel like it's guaranteed now to have at least 3 goals in it because Man United will attack, and I don't know how good Brentford actually are at defending. So this should actually be a pretty interesting game, truth be told. The FA blocked Wolves from signing Josh King because Wolves could start Hwang kicking. Indeed, he went to Besiktas. Could have got him in the summer. Yep. Came on as you reported the Thiago goal. Just let him go and super coach. Oh no, Plowboy. That's annoying. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Legit, yeah, 100%. It's happening. I mean, I'm here for it. I love the banter. I love the fun. I just hope that at some point tonight, some of my players do something decently, and I'll still be happy. And it'd be nice if Man United can come from behind and get a win again. To think I was thinking of selling Thiago to get in a replacement for Ahmad. I know, it's always the way. I mean, my number one rule is, if you've got a player playing against Manchester United, you play him. Doesn't matter who the player is, you play him. And that's why I think that also another reason why I wanted a wild card is because Man United just don't keep clean sheets. And look, here we go. Long throw again. There's every chance this goes in for goal number 2, let's be honest. Oh my God. Flappy Bird, I don't know why we're playing Bindier in goal. Look at him. He looks like an absolute flap. He looks like a flap. Let's be honest. An absolute flap. Scottish goat Hickey with a clearance. Notepads out, boys. Notepads out. Let's do it. I was deluded to think MUFC would keep a clean sheet. I know. I feel like that's another reason that pushed me towards the wild card. Is like Dorgu's just not keeping a clean sheet. Man United just don't keep clean sheets. We don't specialise in this valuable commodity of the game. We're a bit like Fulham. We're a bit like Nottingham Forest this year. We don't believe in keeping clean sheets. Even though we play 3 centre-backs in every single game, it doesn't help us. We've got an inept goalkeeper normally behind us. Today, we had Truck Maguire turning on the halfway line, trying to play a high line, and got absolutely cooked. That's all you need to know about that. It was poor. All right, Man United have now conceded a corner. Dalot, man, whenever you play Dalot as a ring-back, you're playing with 5 defence. Let's be honest. And I think the formation is actually killing Amarin because he refuses to play attacking players in those wing-back roles. I know Dorgu's like one of them weird ones. I feel like he'd be a better left-back than he is a left wing-back. But because he plays Dalot as well, and then you've got Shaw, Maguire, and De Ligt, like you're literally playing 5 defenders against Brentford. Like, what do you mean? And they still scored. They still just bypassed the entire defence, and they've scored twice. Oh my God. Van den Berg almost scored a goal. Flappy Bird somehow has kept it out. I think that would have been a Van den Berg goal if it had gone in. And it wasn't far away. Flappy Bird has somehow flapped and kept it out. Brentford have got Man United on the rack here. Oh! Nathan Collins almost scored a header. Could you imagine the scenes? All right, who took the first one? Nathan Collins, that was a fantastic header, and it was heading in top right, and Bindier somehow has flapped it over. Thank Lord for that, because my God, that would have been the 15-pointer I've been talking about just the wrong week after I've sold him. Oh, that's a good save. I didn't see the first one. They didn't show the first one, but Collins almost scored. Oh, mate, watching Man United defend set pieces is like a harrowing business. You just know we're going to stuff it up. Like, I don't know who's actually coaching set pieces, but whoever it is needs sacking. Because how can you have Maguire, De Ligt, Luke Shaw, and not be able to defend him, like, with any kind of competence? Man United looking second rate here. I agree, Mitch. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. Bruno on debut looking shaky. Yep. Where the F is the Le Mans? I know. Where is the Le Mans? How's Mbumo doing? He's barely touched the ball because Man United are barely at it. Brentford have literally dominated the last 5 minutes here. It's literally been camped and set piece play after set piece play into Man United's box, and we suck at defending them. So Damsgaard's not going to put... Yeah, Damsgaard's putting this one in. Oh, that's a good delivery again. Oh, my God. What are they doing? All right, Bruno's just hacked it away, so that's probably a clearance for him. And Bumo's away? No, he's not. For a second there, he was going to get a nice kind bounce, but he didn't. Man United managers have had more sack than Manscaped they have. Foden has been on the pen since breakfast. May not even make the bench now. He's definitely making. If he doesn't make the bench, then Haaland's captain, so it doesn't really matter either way. But I hope he's going to be good. He's going to be great today. Thiago with a little touch on. Man United are on the rack here. Thiago scored again. Thiago's just scored a second goal. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Ruben Amorim, you've got a week to prepare for this game, and you send your players out. Dallo again down the left-hand side. Why he persists with that idiot at right wing back, why he's even in the team is beyond me. Why is Dallo in the team, man? He's useless. Look at him. It's his man. He's just completely switched off. Completely switched off. He goes inside, nowhere near the man. He crosses it across. Dallo literally just stands there and watches it, and then turns around and goes, "What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Get him off." Oh, he is just crap. Dallo, I wish that someone just took him out. Amorim's lost the plot. Amorim has lost the plot if he thinks that playing Dallo is going to get him anywhere in the Premier League. That's facts. I'll just say it straight up as it is. He's lost the plot. Yeah, it's a shard assist. Ah, mate. United have been disgustingly bad here. A week training on the training ground, and we deliver this in the first 20 minutes. Are you kidding me? I do not understand. Every time Dallo gets that bloody ball, I think, what is he thinking? He's just incompetent. He's an incompetent player, an incompetent side. And in the midfield, where we literally just get ran through. You're getting dominated, Amorim. Sort it out, mate. Like, you've got no control at all. You play three at the back, and then you play Dallo as a... I hate Dallo. I literally hate Dallo. He's a crap player. I could play right wing back better than Dallo can. Like, legit, I can play it better. At 39 years old, I can play it better than what Dallo can, and he's probably 26. I don't even know how old he is, but he's crap. He's crap. He's not good enough for Man United. And Amorim needs to get over his Portuguese obsession of picking Portuguese players because, my God, it is killing him. It is absolutely killing him. Painful. It's painful to watch. Painful to watch. It could be even worse. It could be even worse. We're on track here to get spanked by Brentford. It's a joke. I regret starting Dorgu. Iraola would be a good replacement for Amarin. Yeah, I know. This is the problem. Like, I feel like Amarin's just no good. Plenty of time to come back, yes. Bring in a young, good manager, Danny Roll, good bloke. Did miracles of us, of course, wouldn't happen. Iraola better not go anywhere. Now that you got declined Donnarumma, I know. And then sign a keeper for Belgium that he doesn't even get a game. Like, why would you waste money on a player that doesn't even get a game? Makes zero sense to me. I mean, Buendia, in fairness, not really at fault for either of those two goals because I don't know what he's meant to do for either of them. It's just poor. I mean, Dallo, Seshko, shot, saved from Keller. Have you watched Flying Pig United? Yeah, we're watching them currently. Awesome when Man United concedes. Been such a good project, him at Bournemouth. I agree. Bournemouth are a very good run football club and they've got very good recruitment. Everything that's wrong with Man United is correct with Bournemouth. That's the best way of putting it, really. Barada can't sack Amarin after forcing Dan Ashworth out after 3 months because Ashworth. Yeah, exactly, nightmare. He's going to die on. They're both going to have to go because if he's got it wrong, then he's also in the gun, isn't he? So he's got to kind of back him. But Amarin just, mate, I've said it all season long. If you persist with playing Bruno Fernandes in the centre of midfield, you will lose to most teams. You won't finish above 10th. The dude is not a midfielder. He's not a midfielder at all in any way, shape or form. The only good thing about him is he racks up the DEFCONs and he's normally fairly good on penalties and he does like the hero ball, so occasionally he'll get a nice assist out of it. But other than that, it's just frustrating. I need to do 2 shots as well because we've just conceded 2 goals, so that's frustrating. I was hoping to do 2 shots to 2 Brian and Bumo goals, but alas, here we are doing 2 shots to 2 Thiago goals. My God, whoever's got Thiago this week is loving life, but the unfortunate thing is, most people who probably own Thiago probably aren't playing him. They've probably got him on their bench, which probably sucks for them, and they're probably hoping for a blanking. Don't think there's any if he got it wrong anymore. I agree, Nightmare. I agree 100%. All right, let's try and drown the sorrows here. It's another set piece, man. This could easily be 3-0. This could be 3-0 after this set piece. It wouldn't even surprise me. We've been god-awful. I need a shot just to make it feel a bit better. All right. Let's hope that numbs the pain a little bit. At least it tastes nice. All right, another Brentford set piece. Oh my God. Every time they put it in the box, I can just see Collins rising above Maguire, and I just have that feeling. I've got that sinking feeling that with the way this game has started, Collins is going to get a 17-pointer. I don't know why I think this. I've just got a sneaky suspicion it's likely to happen, let's be honest. How many games do you think he's got in left? I think you actually keep him. I actually think the reason why I'll say that I think they keep him is they did not sign him a midfielder, and I don't know what helped. They thought they were going to, what they expected. Without a midfielder, what did they actually expect? Oh, Seshko! Goal, Man United, 2-1. Seshko has opened his account for Manchester United. It's 2-1. A very, very scrappy goal. And Bumo's gone up. They're probably going to check it on VAR. But at the moment, it is a goal to Manchester United. Brian and Bumo went up. And I don't know if it touched his head or what it did. But it did. He put the keeper off 100%. It's fallen then to Seshko. And Seshko, at the third time of asking, has buried the crap out of it into the net. I'm just checking the replay now. So it's kept in. Dorgu just about keeps it in. Bumo goes up. No, it's definitely no Bumo assist. It's going to be a Dorgu assist, I think. I mean, it's pretty soft. Yeah, there's not much in that. And Bumo doesn't foul him. It's definitely a goal. It's 2-1. This game has delivered the goods already, boys. All right, let's fix that. 2-1. Seshko. I did say Seshko could be a good shout today. And there it is. 2-1. Man United on the road to recovery. All right, VAR are now checking. Oh, my God. So I've just done that, and now VAR are checking. What are they checking? Was the goalkeeper fouled? He clearly wasn't fouled. That is not a foul for me. All right, what are they checking? Are they checking the ball crossing? That's not a foul. Bumo literally just stands there. If that's ruled out for a foul, then the game's gone. And Bumo literally just sits there, jumps. It's a goal. Manchester United have scored. Seshko's opened his account for Manchester United. It is 2-1. It's definitely a Dorgo assist. There's no way Mbumo's touched that. Well, I'll be shocked if he has, but I'm sure that's a Dorgo assist. Yeah, it's not a foul. It's 2-1. Man United back in the game, boys. And then it's another shot. Look at that. 3 goals in 27 minutes. Now, I feel really bad. Murat said over 3 goals in the first half, and there's been 3 goals. And I said, no chance of 3 goals in the first half. And here we are. It could be an absolute bonanza, this game. That's good. At least the Collins clean sheet's gone. What's in the shot? It's our Frangelico Plowboy. Man United should sign Pope. He's good at collecting crosses. Wildcard with Bruno and Bumo. Absolute, yeah, but without, yeah, exactly. Our defense is crap. Haaland has taken to not brushing his teeth on match days to gain an extra yard on defenders, or is it untrue? It's probably true. Surely you can't afford to give Amarin another season like this. I wouldn't have thought so, but we wait and see. Let's see how good. The players do play for Amarin, so that's the good news. Okay, now I don't regret starting Dorgu. Scrappy is an understatement, still counts. Good game. Let's have more goals of the Cunha variety, please. Yes. It's entertaining. If the live watch along is like this later, it's going to be a great evening for watching the football. And that's all we want in life is good football. All right, Dallo. Look, the goals come and it's thrown me off what I was talking about. And that was that Dallo's crap. He's still crap. Just because he scored a goal does not change the fact that he's crap. And he shouldn't be playing. He's lucky that Ahmad, in fairness, even if Ahmad was here, Amarin's probably still starting Dallo anyway because he's just got a love obsession with him. Let's be honest. All right, it would be nice now if the team could do something with one of my players. Don't think anyone got an assist there. Oh, actually, you could be right because it's a punch out and it was from outside the box, wasn't it? I don't know. That's a weird one. It should be. Or maybe they're just trying to make up their mind about who actually got the assist. I feel like it was a Dorgo assist based on the rules. But then Flappy Bird kind of flapped it out. Then Seshko had a shot. Then it came back. Seshko had another shot. And then he had another shot and it scored. So maybe. All right. Man United have got a free kick. Brian Mbeumo is taking it on the left-hand side. Come on. Slabhead. Where's Slabhead? We want a goal from Slabhead with his big head. So I can start chanting about Slabhead. And also so I can start counting some Brian Mbeumo points. Don't think anyone... Yeah, did you take Seshko on Fantasy Challenge? No. Yes. No, did I? Yes, I did. I captained Seshko. Did I? No, I captained Gvardiol. I did get Seshko in the Fantasy Challenge. Yes, I did. And he scored. So brilliant. Cunha? Ooh. It's a corner and Cunha's had his foot kicked. Never usually tune in for a watch-alongs, but I'm on holiday with no access to the games, and I'm not regretting tuning in. What a game. Yes, Etsy. Lovely stuff. All I want in life is a Haaland hat-trick. What are we shotting? It is Frangelico. There you go. Frangelico, you guys should send me some money for doing some live sponsorship for you on stream. All right, Brian Mbeumo is over the next corner. Come on. Slabhead, where is Slabhead when you need him? Just bully Collins out of the way, mate, and put your noggin on it. All right, Mbeumo to take. Oh, it was close. It went towards Maguire, but everyone kind of missed it. And now Brentford away on the counter-attack. Oh, wow. Dango Atara's got some speed, but that was good coverage from Ugarte. Got in the right spot and got rid of it. Wait, Dorgo assist not given? Frangelico, yes, Frangelico. Oh, hold on. Is that what I said? Yeah, Frangelico. That's the one. Let's have a look. I'll just quickly have a look and see if that was not an assist given or whatever. Let's have a look. Anyone know? Let's have a look. Let's load that up. All right, yeah, it's not been given as an assist to anyone. You're right. Interesting. I still feel like that was an assist to Dorgu. Based on the current Premier League rules regarding assists, I feel like it should have been a Dorgu assist. I don't have Dorgu on my team anymore, so I can't even tell you if it's correct or not. Anyone that's got Dorgu in their teams, let us know if your points have updated or not, because I'm intrigued to know. I still can't believe there's been 3 goals in this half. I mean, this is brilliant. I love goals. I'd rather watch a game full of goals than a game just sat there that's boring and 0-0. Nothing to talk about in that case. Seshko actually looks good. I think a goal for him is going to be great news moving forward. He could become an option at 7.3 million as well moving forward, especially when Man United get their nice little run of fixtures. He looks good. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Seshko looks pretty good. Seshko looks pretty good. No FPL assist, FPL BBC. Interesting. I'm surprised there's been no assist given for that. I mean, I suppose... So there must be base in it because the cross was from, I feel like it was in the box, so maybe it was outside the box. And maybe because it was outside the box, because it was completely deflected from the goalkeeper, maybe that's why they haven't given one. That's unfortunate. Well, great goal to Seshko. He's probably on for a 9-pointer at the moment. I know he wouldn't be because Thiago's going to be on for a 9-pointer, isn't he? Because he scored twice. He's on for an 8-pointer. Unless he scores again. I mean, he could score again, right? Seshko could score again. I bet you have more shots than Man United. Well, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully not. Oh, that's got to be a foul on Dorgu, surely. I was going to say, that's definitely a foul. Loads of goals, no DC, sounds like my type of team. Yes, that's what we're talking about, baby. Hello, Mr. Unit and the Saturday gang. Just got in from work. Can't believe you told me to sell Thiago for a sale. I know. I can't believe it either. Honestly, mate, I'm not going to lie. I did suggest Thiago though, right? I swear. Oh no, you asked me for options other than Thiago. Ah, yeah, you did. I mean, I wouldn't have predicted 2 goals, mate. I honestly can't believe he scored twice against Man United. But it is Man United. Man United do some weird stuff, and weird stuff happens in these games. But I would think long term the other options are probably better. Loads of goals. I feel like there's probably a rule where he touched the ball 3 times himself after the cross came. Yeah, probably. Oh, thank God I didn't do the bench boost for Dorgu. Assisted himself. He did. Thiago on my bench and draft gutted. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. But yeah, to be honest, if I had Thiago on my team this week, I probably benched him. Like, you've got to have 7 other blokes in your team that you think are going to score more points than Thiago this week in your midfield and forward, I would have thought. I'm still legitimately in shock that he scored twice. But he's been good. He's looked really good. He's going to be a good option moving forward as well. Long throw again from Brentford. Coyotes throws, man, they're something to behold. I don't know how he does it. Like, I go to the gym 5 days a week, right? And there's no way I'm throwing a ball that far. Like, I've no idea how he's doing it. It's mad. Oh, see, there you go. Yeah, it would have been on the bench. That's the problem. Like, sometimes, who could predict that Thiago's going to score twice against Man United? I definitely couldn't. I definitely couldn't have. I've wanted to Thiago for ages, but always felt it was point chasing. Well, it's going to be point chasing next week. He's on track for a 13-pointer. I did say in the late mail, my hot takes, there'll be many people that outscore Haaland this week. And I think Thiago, folks, is going to be one of them. But there's no way anyone is triple captaining Thiago from Brentford. But there'll be someone. There'll be someone out there that's pressed triple captain Thiago based off they're playing Man United. I put money on it. When you look at the highest scores at the end of this game, there'll be someone with Thiago triple captain. It's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Honestly, it's guaranteed. There'll probably be someone there with triple captain Seshko. All right, here we go. Cunha's away. Play him, Boomo. Play him. Oh, Cunha, you greedy sod. It's a great tackle from Collins, who's probably racked up another couple of DCs. Cunha's made a meal of this, so it's a really good run. And instead of slipping it through, so he could have slipped it through to Seshko, he could have slipped it through to Bruno on the outside, and he could even have slipped it through to Mbeumo. He's ignored all of them, tried to have a shot, and it's gone out for a corner. Fernandez better score, bro. I did a -4 for him. Haaland, Foden, Reindeers, all-star. Yeah, come on, Nightmare. That's what we're talking about, baby. Pass to Fernandez. Who'd you captain, Nightmare? Let me know who you captained. All right, Brian and Boomo with the next corner. Man United, I did say over 7.5 corners. We're bang on here. I said Man United to win, Bruno Fernandes to score or assist, Brian and Boomo to score, and Man United to win, and over 7.5 corners. We're well on track for the corners. Maguire header, back across goal, Dorgu. Shaw doing a little bit of a nifty, no idea what that is. Bruno with the ball in, 2 absolutely crickets. That's crap, Bruno. That is crap. Pass to Fernandez. Is Doku starting Nightmare? Oh, interesting. Yes. Hopefully Nightmare can confirm some of that. Triple Captain Haaland, I'm not messing around this week. Oh, the Nightmare is coming. He's soaring up the Dreamers. He's soaring up the Nightmare Dreamers League. He's ready for the big points. He's ready for the big points. I did say 4-0 United. I thought that United were looking good last week. And Brentford have been rubbish, man. They conceded 3 against Fulham. They looked like a team that could concede 4. But then I forgot that they're playing Manchester United's backline, and Man United's backline is pretty bad. Let's be honest. It is pretty damn bad. All right, Diego Dallo's winding up, boys. He's winding up for the big long throw. Maybe this is the secret Amarin weapon. Give it to Diego Dallo in the forward third of the pitch. Let him hurl it in like Coyote. Maguire flick on to Delit for a goal. Dallo throws it in to no one. To Collins for Collins for a clearance. Wow. Well done, Dallo. Well done. You're just feeding the DC contributions for old mate Collins, who has left the team. You are an absolute spud. Oh, that's a ball to Bruno. And Bruno, that is pathetic. Now, you know what I love about Bruno? He sits there, right? It's a great ball out to him, great long diagonal. He muffs it up. It goes out for a throw, and he turns around and complains about the ball. Mate, the ball was fine. Your control was just crap, let's be honest. Good half of football, to be fair. I mean, obviously, it'd be better if we were winning and not losing, but it's been entertaining. I think there's going to be a lot more goals in the second half, and Man United, historically, are a second-half team. So we'll see how that goes in the second half. But yeah, we've got about 5.5 minutes till half-time now, which is interesting. No offense, Nightmare Lad, but that makes me feel better about not doing it myself. Fair. All right, Brian and Boomo through to Seshko. Seshko back to him, Boomo. Can he keep it in? No, he cannot. That's unfortunate. Only good against teams who don't play counter. Yeah, fair. Bruh, Bruno is blaming the pass. Exactly. That's what I was saying. He's a weird captain. He's a really, really weird captain. Will you give us team news at halftime, lad? If I get it, yes. Actually, hold on. I'll look it up. Hold on. What time do we won't have the team news at halftime. It's too far out. We've got to wait another 30 minutes pretty much for team news. So another half an hour until we get team news. But I will bring the team news to you live during this game as it comes through. Sometimes a pass has to be good, right, weight, and along the ground. Yep, fair. I agree. When I was a striker, right, when I used to play, we used to have this one guy, right, in our midfield, centre midfield. He was an absolute great player. I knew that as soon as he got the ball, he would look to play the ball first time. Like, I would just sit there, and I knew that he had the ball. I would just start running. I would just start running towards goal and just trust that he was going to put it on a platter in front of me. And the amount of times he hit that ball right in my running path, and I scored literally one-on-one with a keeper, was unbelievable. I think there was a season where I literally scored 25 goals from the exact same pass every single, 25 times. It was mad. The dude knew where I was going to run. I knew which ball he was going to play. It was like telepathy. I didn't even wait. I didn't even bother looking at him. I just knew that he'd find me, and I'd just run. And he knew where I would run, and it was brilliant. Neymar is not a captain. Bruno is not a captain. They're just good players. Yep. All right, perfect. 42 out of 47 in Nightmares, Dreamers, Mini League. Captain Haaland, 20 triple captains. Wow. 20 out of 47. Whew. That's a lot. How many wild cards, Nightmare? How many wild cards in the Dreamers League? A lot of time people play it to feet, and that's wrong. Yeah, agreed. I was like one of them weird like strikers because I'm not tall, right? I think I'm 5'5". I'm 5'10", which is not very tall, right? I'm 178 centimeters, which I think is 5'10". I could be wrong. And I do not like hitting the ball. I think I've scored about 4 headers in my entire life. Like 4 headers in my entire life. And I tell you what, each time I've headed the ball and it's been a goal, I've carried on like an absolute lunatic because it's just it's a collector's piece. It just doesn't happen. But like I can tell you how I score all my goals. They're literally almost always one-on-ones. I'm a very good finisher when I'm one-on-one with a keeper. And I'm very good at playing the offside rule. So I'm very good at like holding my line and then darting in. And if people sit there and play it to my feet, I'm no good. If you sit there and bomb it in the air, I'm absolutely horrendous. But if you do those other things, I'm like a Jamie Vardy. I think that's the best way I could describe it. Vardy always thrived on those balls in behind because he had speed and he could finish. And I feel like that was me when I was playing. I'm retired now. I'm retired. I've just gone to reffing now because it's a bit easier on the body in the old age. Wow, Nightmare. 11 wild cards, and I'm one of the idiots. I've got Pope versus Jesus next week. I may as well buy Barnes too. Love it. You're one of the 5 that went rogue with the captaincy. All right, mate. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I've got to back my boy in. I just hope that if Phil Foden pops more than Haaland tonight, I'm going to be a very happy boy because I know that that's going to guarantee the green arrow. I'm the only one in my league not playing a chip this week and I'm coming last. That's all right. It's okay, music, because you're going to have 4 chips when a lot of other people are not going to have them. I'm actually concerned that I didn't actually keep my wild card, but we'll see. At the moment, it's going pretty much 50-50. I've got the same amount of points as I would have had if I'd not played wild card because I had Dorgu, who was last on the bench. I would have had Collins, who's obviously conceded, and I had Bruno and Cunha in the old team, but this time it's Bruno and Mbumo. And at the moment, there's no points difference at all. They're all exactly the same. So we'll have to wait and see if it pays itself off this week or next week or in the coming weeks. When is the best time to play triple captain? Because no double game weeks right now. Yeah, I just pick a good fixture and hope that you get lucky. I mean, you could have played on Thiago tonight, right? And you're going to be on 39 points at the moment. Oh, here we go. Mbumo. No. Good recovery from Hickey there. Yeah, so it's literally lucky. Some people played triple captain on Timber when he got 24 points. Like, you're not going to beat that even in a double game week, let alone a single game week. Sometimes you just get lucky, and you just got to hope you get lucky. Not mad at it. I brought in Foden myself. Yep. I've 1 free hit and 1 bench boost, 33 of 47 on a chip. Wow. Okay, 1 free hit and 1 bench boost. I have Foden captain also. Lovely stuff, Cregan. Let's hope it goes well later. I'm definitely here for it. Hopefully it does go well. Go on, Hickey. Look at that. Dallo long throw. Dallo's long throw just looks crap, let's be honest. Oh, come on, Bruno, get there. Wow, there's 4 minutes of injury time in the first half here. This is mad. Okay. I wonder if he'll give the whole game to Seshko now that he's scored. I feel like Seshko would have been the obvious one to potentially be bringing off. Also, like, when I look at the bench today, I'm like going, all right, there's Mount. I wouldn't bother bringing Xerxes on because I think Xerxes crap. I still don't know why we didn't sell him in the summer as well because I just think he's crap. He's a poor man's Fellaini, and Fellaini actually did something when he was on the field. Xerxes does nothing. And then there's Mainu. The only 2 players that even bother bringing on in the second half are Mainu and Mount. It's a weak bench. It's honestly a weak bench. Like, you got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. The bench just feels no confidence. I mean, I'd probably bring Yora on for Maguire. I feel like that's inevitable. That will definitely happen in the second half. Wildcard is a move for the future for sure, though. I agree. Last season, my wildcard, when I played it in Game Week 12, was actually crap. I actually got a red arrow in wildcard 12. But then I literally went on a run from Game Week 13 to like Game Week 20 with literally 7 green arrows or something like that in a row. And then I ended up inside the top 10K and I didn't leave. So I got to hope that it might not immediately pay off, but hopefully the the planning behind it, hopefully I've got right. And I feel like I've read the fixtures right now that I've seen 5 game weeks worth of form. But I can guarantee you that one of the United players will be leaving in game week 8. And probably one of the City players as well. And they'll just shuffle it around. That's probably where I'll get Minte in from Brighton, and probably one of them will go for a Liverpool attacker. The good news is the reason why I played wildcard in the end is so that way I had 2 free transfers. So when we get to game week 8, I'll have 3 freebies in the bank. And then I'll be able to do a little bit of structural change, which I think will be good. And I'm just hoping that the next 2 weeks, this team bangs. At the moment, it's it remains to be seen. Let's be honest, but we hope that it's okay. He's getting sold. Yeah, I agree. I just don't understand why Amron doesn't rate Manu. Like, honestly, don't understand. Like, Xerxes crap. Let's be honest. When are you going to get a manager that understands Xerxes and 9? Well, the problem is I don't think Xerxes anything. I think he's just a bench warmer in the Premier League. He's not good enough for the Premier League. Again, I don't know if it was an Ineos signing. I don't know if it was a Ten Hag signing, but whoever signed him needs investigating because it was another crap signing. Watkins needs that type of Seshko goal. Yeah, exactly. Music. Couldn't agree more. Maybe he'll get it. You never know. Here we go. Another long throw in. Flappy Bird sits there and doesn't know what he's doing. Cunha's dancing. And he's given the ball away. What an idiot. Oh my God, he got lucky then. He got very lucky then. The ref has helped him out there. That was not a foul. That was definitely not a foul. I don't care what world he's living in, but that, for me, is not a foul. He definitely got away with it. I'm skeptical if Foden even starts. Fingers crossed for you all City fans. I hope he does. I just can't see why he doesn't. Like, who else is going to start instead of Phil Foden? Like, they haven't got anyone. And I feel like Phil Foden's like 23. He does not need to be rotated. Like, he's literally peak fitness at the moment. So, Potter to United, oh my God, could you imagine? Graham Potter would take us down. If Ineos and the Glazers wanted to relegate United to like save some money and just flog some players off or whatever because they can't like do in the championship, they would sell. Actually, they would fire Amron and they'd bring in Graham Potter. Let's be honest. They would fire Amron and bring in Graham Potter 100%. On wildcard game week 13, love it. That's originally what I wanted to do, get wildcard 12, but here we are in wildcard 6. Come on, baby. Last year I avoided the wildcard 6 trap despite being like 8 million ranked. And while Haaland blanked for 8 months and Arsenal kept 0 clean sheets, I rode the Salah wave. Love it. Bruno on 7 def cons needs 5 more in the second half. Lovely. Collins is probably close to it, I reckon, just based on what I've seen this half. United can't seem to maintain any possession. They try to one-touch the ball. The problem is, Man United do not have players that keep the ball. Ugarte is useless in possession of the ball, which is why he's no good. Which is why Manu should be starting instead of Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes, all he ever tries to do is play the hero ball. If the hero ball is not on, he actually doesn't know what to do with the ball. And then you've got Diego Dalot, who might as well be teeing off for golf than sitting there trying to kick a ball on a football field. And then that's pretty much all your delivery into the forwards. Like, it's literally pot luck if your forwards get any kind of delivery. That's why Højlund never got any service. Because he had Garnacho, who just refuses to pass the ball and always goes for goal. And then you had Diego Dalot, who just is incompetent as a footballer. I'll take Bruno Defcon at this point, so would I. Want $1 for every time I've heard your rank last year. Sitting 1 million stoked. Last year's, no, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm coming back. I'm 100% coming back. I like to think I'm too intelligent to be this bad, but maybe I'm too intelligent for myself. And I'm out thinking myself. I don't know. All right, let's have a look at these DEFCON numbers and see who's on the bonus points at the moment. All right, so at half-time, it is Collins on 5, Carity on 5, Damsgaard on 5, Yao Malik on 4, Dango on 3, Vandenberg on 3, Shard on 3, Henderson on 3, Thiago on 3, and Hickey on 1. For Man United, it is Bruno Fernandes on 7, De Ligt on 6, Cunha on 6, which is interesting, Ugarte on 6, Dorgo on 5, Maguire on 5, Shaw on 3, Mbumo 1, and Seshko 1. At the moment, the bonus points are going to 3 for Thiago for the 2 goals. He's on 59. Seshko is on 2 with 32. And Henderson is on 1 with 23. Kelleher's already made 3 saves, so he's already got an extra point. Bindier, the Flappy Bird, is on 1. Those are the important stats. In terms of the actual game itself, the stats for the game are as follows. Brentford, 50.6% possession to Man United's 49.4%, so very even there. The XG battle, ironically, Man United are winning it, so it's 0.89 to Brentford, 0.94 to Manchester United. Total shots, 4 for Brentford, 10 to Man United, 4 shots on target apiece. Big chances, 2 for Brentford, 1 for Man United. Corners, 3-2 in favour of Brentford, and the saves, as I said before, 3-2 in favour of Brentford as well. There are your stats for half-time. Look at that. I mean, it's been a good half, to be honest. It's been entertaining. There's been nothing boring about it. There's been some comical defending, as usual, from Man United. But what else do you expect at this point in time when Man United just refuse to sit there and play like a proper football team? Why don't many players do anything when I stay up till 1 a.m? Every week I stay up hoping to get some points. My players are shy and make me depressed for the night. What made you support United? No. Very good question. So, I was young. I'm 39 years old. I had a birthday a couple of weeks ago now, and I'm 39 now. And when it was in 1991. I was 5. I remember this. So the first game of football I ever watched was on Boxing Day. I'm going to have to check this. Boxing Day. Someone check. It's either 1991, 1992 or 1990. We always used to go on Boxing Day to this woman that Mum used to work with on I don't even know how she knew her. She worked at her at a hospital before she had us because she never worked when she had me and my sister. And I vaguely recall we'd go there every single year on Boxing Day. Don't know why, we just did. And they were also from England, and I can't remember who they supported, but they'd always have the football on. And I remember the very first game I ever watched on TV was Aston Villa against Manchester United. And I was like, I didn't even know who they were at that time. And that time, Man United had not won anything. They hadn't even won the Premier League. It was before they won the Premier League. I know that for a fact. And I remember sitting there watching it with Mum's friend's husband, and he basically said, "Who are you going for?" I was like, "Who are these teams?" And he said, "This is Aston Villa, this is Manchester United." And I was like, "I'm going to go for Man United." That's my story. That's legitimately how I started supporting Manchester United. Literally Boxing Day, sitting there watching the football, and he goes, "Who are you going to go for?" And I said, "I'm going to go for Man United." And the rest is history. I've had some really good years. I had a very good lot of years, let's be honest. From when I was born in 1986, when Fergie took over Man United, and when I first started watching, which was 91, 92, I had a very good run of years until 2013. Then Fergie retired and it all went to absolute crap. And the last 12 years has been, how disappointing can my football club make me today? It is depressing watching Manchester United. And the only way to look at it is just enjoy the FPL points. Oh, they're just showing the onside for Thiago's first goal. He was actually onside by quite a bit. It wasn't even that close in the end. I've just seen the replay. They've shown us where his arm was. It wasn't even anywhere near. Like, Maguire's leg is literally playing him on by quite some distance. He's cute for Ronaldo. I love it. Love it. Also, when I feel like my love for Man United really grew in 2000 and... It was either 2002 or 2001 when they signed Ruud van Nistelrooy, right? And this was at my peak. I was like when I was under 16s, and I broke all the records in the WA Premier Division for under 16s. I booted 52 goals in this season. It was the year when Ruud van Nistelrooy came to Man United and literally scored goals for fun. And minus the glasses, and you can kind of see the same kind of facial structure as Ruud. Whenever I go to the Bishop's Blaze, people think I'm Ruud van Nistelrooy. Well, they don't think that, but they ask for photos and go, "Oh, Ruud!" And the Ruud van Nistelrooy chant goes out around the Bishop's Blaze. It's hilarious. The amount of people and tourists that have come up and asked me for photos in Manchester is ridiculous. It's kind of cool, but it also is kind of annoying as well. Because normally I'm just like, if you're going to sit there and you get a photo, get me a pint, will you? Give me a pint for the photo. But yeah, like my shirt that I'm wearing it now, last season, I was like, I don't like any of our players. So you know what I did? I got Ruud van Nistelrooy number 10 on the back because all our players are crap these days. My team value is 99.3. Thiago might get me 0. Man, I think Thiago will be good. Like, I mean, he's so cheap. 6 million is a good price for a striker. Like, especially your third forward. It allows you to do so much more with your money. So, for example, even if, like, in my team, if I drop down, who have I got? The pigeon to Thiago. All of a sudden, that gives me 0.7 in the back. No, it could be 0.8 by the time I sell him, potentially, depending on whether people buy Thiago or not. But that then allows me to, like, you know, upgrade Bruno to Saka or something like that. So the money does go a fair distance. It's just nice having a cheap attacker. Like last year, I had Chris Wood for like most of the season, and he was dirt cheap. And then when I didn't have him, I had Cunha, who was also pretty cheap. Like I always had a cheap attacker. I don't know. I feel like paying up for forwards just doesn't feel overly good this year. What's it like living in Australia? It's nice most of the time, but this time of the year, it's really weird. So we've gone from winter, and unfortunately, like in Perth, it's a little bit different because like the change between winter and summer is a little bit different to what it's like in Kalgoorlie. Kalgoorlie's in the desert, right? It's about a 1 hour flight inland. It's about 600 kilometres. For anyone that's interested in miles, it's about 360 miles inland. Unfortunately here, we don't get much of a change of season. It's hot. No, sorry, it's cold. And then within like, we get a week of nice weather, which has been this week. And then next week, it's hot. Like it's over 30 degrees next week. We've gone from literally a week, 2 weeks ago, where it was like 17, 15, whatever it is. And then next week, it's like 31, 32, 33. And that will be our lot in life for the next, what are we now? End of September. End of September through to probably about April. It'll be like 30 plus degrees on most days. So, yeah, it's I mean, it's good. The pool, I cleaned the pool today. I'm ready to hop in the pool tomorrow. Well, actually, not tomorrow because I've got someone in the Airbnb. I'll be in the pool on Monday. So I might make a video and just hop in the pool on Monday. It'll be quite nice. The weather should be quite nice for it. I'm going to Perth on the 10th of October. I'll see. Unfortunately, I will not be in Perth on the 10th of October. I am going to Bali on next Sunday. Whatever the date is next Sunday, I'm going to Bali next Sunday. Yeah. Whole different story. I know, mate. You could not pay me money to live on the other side of Australia. I'm not even going to lie. I wouldn't be able to do it. The timings for watching football just would not be compatible with living life at all in any way, shape or form. And also the weather there is just bonkers. Every year I just see floods. I don't know if I could deal with that. I'd rather the heat and be baking than worrying about floods. I do like the fact that the temperatures in general are a bit cooler over there. But, yeah, I couldn't do it. Don't think I could do it, to be honest. Yeah. I'm going to do some live meetups at some point. There is someone in Sydney area. What's her name? Mez? Can't remember what her name is. But she does FPL meets in Sydney. And I need to hit her up because I want to do a couple of them, particularly during the summer. During the summer, I'm going to probably spend 6 weeks in Perth during the Christmas period, New Year period, and I want to do a couple of FPL meetups. So if you are from WA and you happen to be in Perth, I will give you some dates and we'll get together and we'll watch the football. Maybe we'll do like a live watch along from like a pub or somewhere where we're watching the football or whatever. That'd be pretty sick. I'll be in Bali in late October. Oh, mate, miss you just by a little bit. Hi, FPL D-Unit, need help. I forgot to activate my wildcard for this game week and ended up taking a minus 28. Is there any way I can get... No, there's no way you can do it. Sorry, Casper. There's unfortunately, you start with minus 28. The good news is, hopefully your team scores well and you get a half-decent score anyway, and then you've still got your wildcard. That's the only bonus of all that. You've literally just sat there and sacrificed a week, but you should... If your team goes really well, you could still end up with 70 points. And you'll still have your wild card, so that'll be really good, but you just got to hope it goes really well. The lineup should be out in about 15 minutes. Christian, very good. I'm in Perth. 20 minutes-ish, yep. I think United was such a power club, but now the Premier League competition between all the teams have skyrocketed. Yeah, I agree. Casper, yeah. Yeah, he's unlucky. He's unlucky. Very unlucky. Very unlucky. All right, what do we reckon is going to happen in the second half? Let's have a look. Let's see how many people. Let's end this poll, by the way. All right, so a lot of people have 1. 55% have 1. 2 have 17%. 0, 28%. And 3 plus none. There we go. Interesting. Yes, Mira, that's the one, aka FPL Mez. Yes, that's the one, Colin. Thank you very much. I knew someone would know in the chat. I felt like it was Mira. I just couldn't quite remember. Benji, hello, I'm in Sydney. Very good. Nice. Triggs down the beach trying to catch crabs off the sea lions. I hope he doesn't get caught by the sea lion, mate, because that would make for some more extraordinary fish food. Booking my flight from Scotland, love it. What do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. No, I'm not actually a teacher. I'm a deputy principal now. I'm a bit above teaching. The best teaching I do is actually on YouTube. My videos of me teaching. I literally teach the exact same way I present my videos. I believe in engagement and doing things my way. And generally speaking, most times I've found it's been pretty good. How good is no sleep every Saturday night for FPL? It's brilliant, Benji. Absolutely brilliant. That was the one thing I missed the most when I left the UK after living there for 3 years. I forgot how much it sucks staying up to watch the football. But I've kind of committed to it, and I just sleep most of Sunday, like during the day. So I probably won't wake up until about midday. I didn't wake up till midday last week. Going to be 3-2 to United, I hope so. Said it in my predictions and saying it now. Yes, Avi, I'll get on board with that. Music Kiwi, I know, felt so bad in my stomach after I realised, hey D, when was the last time you had a Hungry Jack's? I had a Hungry Jack's. If anyone from outside of Australia, let me know what you think Hungry Jack's is. I'll guess. I'll give you a hint. It's a takeaway joint, and don't look it up on Google, just take a guess. It's one of the big chains that goes around worldwide. I last had a Hungry Jack's probably not this week, the week before. Afternoon, you nutter. Hello, Gary. Good to see you in the chat, buddy. I watched Trigger's sea lion attack video, crazy stuff. I think that Trigger literally made the most of it. That sea lion did not look like it was moving very fast. And I reckon it wasn't even going to attack him. It was going to give Trigger a kiss, and Trig sat there and panicked. He panicked, absolutely panicked at the disco and cooked himself. Burger King. Yes, it's Burger King. Very good. It's Burger King. Well done, halves. If Man U loses this match, I'll lose like 1.2k worth of parlays. Love it. No, I don't love that because I don't want them to lose. Is the food restaurants better over there? No. Pies. Pies, I like that. The Macca's, but better. And yeah, I agree. When I went to the UK, I didn't think much of their McDonald's. I feel like our McDonald's is better. Also, the chips over here are so much better. So in the UK, they don't put salt on your chips, whereas in Australia, they do put salt on your chips. Like, that was the one thing I enjoyed coming back to live here, is we had salt on the chips. And by the way, the second half has now officially started. FYI. FYI. Trig not jealous because Sea Lion had more teeth. All right, another long throw. Flappy Bird's actually collected this one. He's done well there. McDonald's is disgusting. Second popular to Macca's, but better. Yeah, I'm not a fan of McDonald's, to be honest with you. I think the only time I have McDonald's is if I'm in such a rush and I just know that it's going to be quicker where I live. Otherwise, there's no way I'd ever go there. I feel like they're Big Macs. When I was a kid, I felt like a Big Mac filled me up. Now, if I have a Big Mac, I feel like I need 2. So either they're making them smaller, which is quite possible, or they're just filling them with stuff that makes you hungry after you've had one. Which, actually, both of those things could probably be true at once. So, yeah. KFC is king. Now, Gary, I had KFC in the UK, and I was disgusted. I was disgusted with the chips. Disgusted. No salt on the chips. And I tell you what, you know what they do over here? So KFC is so much better in WA. Now, in the eastern states, I don't think they do this. So someone in the eastern states, if they're watching, can let me know if they've changed this. But up until recently, they don't do hot and spicy KFC chicken in the eastern states. In WA, we froth it. We love the hot and spicy chicken. It's probably the best chicken going. It's great stuff. Then we've got barbecue salt on the chips. Like, barbecue salt on the chips is so much better than just plain salt, right? Like barbecue salt it's banging. When you've had barbecue salt on your KFC chips in Australia, you can never go back. You can never have it in the UK. Like KFC is just literally crap after you've tried salt in another country and you come back to that. It's just crap. There's no other way to describe it. Quarter pounder with cheese. Any Five Guys? Oh, mate, Five Guys is banging. Absolutely banging. I love Five Guys. I miss Five Guys. Oh, mate. I used to love a dirty Five Guys after a night out. Brilliant. Just when you want crap food, best crap food you can get. Milkshake, if they work, it is the only decent thing from Macca's. Yep, fair. KFC chips are the best. Yep, when they work. KFC gravy is elite, yeah. In Spain, we sometimes get Big Mac made with quarter pounder burgers. I needed a bath the last time I had one. Very messy. That's mint. Proper chippy you need for chips nice and well cooked. They changed it to a hot and crispy. Hot and crispy. Hot and spicy over here. I hope Cunha gets a goal and Man United win 4-2. I hope so as well. Not as good as the spice. Oh, the what do you call them? The wicked wings. Wicked wings. That's what they're called. Spicy wings. I don't know if they call them on the other side. Wicked wings, but they call them wicked wings over here. Eastern States, the zinger. Yeah, we have zinger over here as well. It's chicken salt, MSG. No. Ironically, being in education, we actually took some kids around and they did a store tour of KFC. And I was long under the impression that KFC chips was chicken salt. However, when I went to KFC and they were giving the kids a tour, and this was not even that long ago, like I'd say like 6 years ago or whatever. And they went around and I was like going, oh, they put the salt on. I was like, oh, so you put the chicken, that's the chicken salt. They go, no, it's not chicken salt. And I was like, what? What do you mean it's not chicken salt? And apparently it's barbecue salt. Barbecue salt is what they use on KFC chips in Australia. And yeah, it tastes banging. It's not actually chicken salt, which is, yeah, interesting. I love the dirty Five Guys, man. It's so good. So good. Five Guys is just a burger joint. It's the best thing you've ever seen, Colm. Or Damsgaard with a very clever pass, but not quite. Back onto the football while we're talking about food. That's them making me hungry. I know, Mark Richards. Thankfully, I've already eaten. So today, ironically, I was watching the AFL Grand Final earlier at a pub down the road, having a few beers. And they had, special of the day, right, I thought it was really good value. So $40 equivalent. People wondering what $40 is worth in the UK. It's worth about 20 quid. So for 20 quid, or $40, depending on where you live, I got a 250 gram piece of steak, a half rack of pork ribs, chips and salad. And I was like, oh my God, sign me up for that. That's banging. Like, who does not want that for their lunch? I was like, that's lunch and dinner all combined in once. And unfortunately, the chips were the best part of the meal. The steak was, I mean, it was 250 grams of steak, but it was like really, it was like just a big flat piece of steak that was apparently rump, and they overcooked it because I asked for medium and there's no way it was medium. It was more like well done. And then the half rack of ribs was okay, but nothing to write home about. But for $40, 20 quid, I mean, that's pretty damn good value for me. I mean, if you go and get a steak in the UK, it's like 30 quid minimum. Who won the Aussie rules? It was Brisbane. Brisbane absolutely slaughtered Geelong in the final quarter and won by about 60 odd points. I just sat down and watched the game. See it's going well. It is going well. Oh, you go, Brian and Boomo. To Cunha. And Cunha shot, Kelleher save. All right, it's closer to 30, I think, like 28 or something. Yeah, you could be right, Hubs. You could be right, mate. Deal. I know. Great. It was a great deal. Let's be honest. The best crap food is the dirtiest kebab. Oh, yes. I love a meat box. I'd rather just forgo the kebab. Just give me the chips, the mixed meat doner, a bit of cheese, chili sauce, mayo. Absolutely banging. Luke Shaw's rolling around the ground like a little girl that he is. Staff it with food talk. If Man U loses, all I can eat for the whole week is Macca's. Wanderlust Exploring, I agree with you, but only thing I hate about KFC here, taste changes stove to stove. Yeah, it does. It does. You're right. If you're in Sydney and KFC in Uluru, they are the best one I've ever tried. Yep, fair. It is. It's also, you're not going to believe this. So I used to live in Mandurah, right, which is like about 50 kilometres south of Perth, like south of the river. And their KFC was one of the busier KFCs I've been to. But the amount of time that they ran out of chicken was unbelievable. Like, your KFC, how do you run out of chicken? Your whole business is chicken, selling chicken. How can you even be open if you haven't ordered enough chicken? Like, what's the problem? Like, the chickens did not get delivered in time? Like, how do you run out of chicken? Did someone forget to, like, send the order in? But it happened so frequently, it was ridiculous. I was like, how can you operate a business that is meant to be about selling chicken and you have no chicken? Like, you're not coming here for the chips. You're coming here for the spicy chicken. Why didn't Dorgu get the assist just watching? I don't know. A very good question, Eubanks. I've got absolutely no idea. I thought it would be given to him, but alas, it doesn't seem to have been given to him. When you're in Bali, will you be getting a Nazi Goring? Yes, 100% tabletop journeys, I will be. Meatbox is so dirty. It's delightful, though. Banks Seshko had like a 20 shot sold, yeah. Donna or Spud after a late night banter. I would go... Oh, I'd go a Donna. Glad this term is used over in Perth, yep. Once my KFC ran out of chicken too. Yeah, how does it happen? How do you run out of chicken? I don't understand it. I love a meat box. Someone needs to clip that. It is. It's so good. There's nothing wrong with a good old meat box. In Glasgow, me and my mates have had a bit of a ritual to go and find the dodgiest look restaurants when we are sloshed. And I swear to God, I don't know if it's the alcohol, but it can be the best food ever. Exactly. Sometimes it is the best food. Let's be honest. All right, Dam's garbled another ball in, another free kick, and that scheme cleared out. Try the pizza from the sweating pizza flop. So nice. I love dirty five guys in a meat box. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mark Goldbridge, get your heart out, mate. I'm coming for your viewers, mate. Stuff the Mark Goldbridge watch along with the D-Unit. It's probably going to be just as epic moving forward. Oh, I needed that. All right, what's Amarin got? What have we got in the second half, Amarin? It's been pretty poor. Haven't looked like scoring. Let's be honest. It's been a very slow start to the second half. 10 minutes in, 10 minutes gone, and it's been a very crap game. Bruno Fernandes is literally, he's fouled old mate, and now he's complaining. He's going to get himself booked, the idiot. Just shut up, you Wally. And he is. Bruno Fernandes has been booked. What an idiot. Dorgu might get DC points just because I didn't bench boost rigged FPL again. These comments about the meat box and the dirty five guys are killing me. Bruno booked. I mean, now if he gets DC points, who even cares? Because he's literally getting one extra point. What an absolute goose. There's the three-pointer incoming for Bruno, boys. Oh, they're checking a red card. Nah, it's a yellow. It's yellow. Everyone's stressed. That man is not a captain. He's a crap captain, I'll tell you that much. The problem is, I don't even know who you give the captaincy to. Like, who would you give the captaincy to other than, like, back to Maguire? He'd probably give it a bloody Dallo. Knowing Amarin, he'd probably give the captaincy to Dallo if Bruno wasn't here. How good was the Hungry Jack's house? Oh, mate. When they closed that Hungry Jack's outside Metro's, Mitch, that was criminal. There was people petitioning. So there used to be this amazing, well, it's still there actually, ironically. They've refurbished it up, and I used to spend half of my youth there. We used to have, like, we'd set up the phones in the DJ booth, and we'd be watching the football as we were DJing up here. Well, Darren was doing the DJing, I was doing the drinking, and I was doing the football commentary, so letting him know when the goals went in during the goal rush. Bit like what I'll be doing tonight. And, yeah, I remember that. Teasing Paul in from Mbumo, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Dorgu couldn't quite get there. But yeah, they used to have a Hungry Jack's there, and it got absolutely pilfered by everyone that left that club. I've actually got the best story to tell about this. So, hello, Fundles. I've just seen you join the chat as well. Did you vote in the Content Creator Awards? I actually never bothered submitting myself into the Content Creator Awards, but hopefully next year, one of you amazing people will do that, and I'll be up for an award next year, hopefully with some luck. But if you haven't already voted, please vote for Nightmare. or the pubcast. Both of them are really good. Obviously, I appear on the pubcast. But Nightmare's also a very good friend of the channel and a really good bloke. And both of them are very thoroughly deserving. And this is their moment to get voted in, because next year we all know that the masses are going to vote for the D-Unit. There's me float my own boat. A phone starts. There we go. All right, yes, the lineups. I'm going to cover them in a second. If you ever find yourself near Scotland, you've got to try Haggis Bonbons. They are the best drunk food on the planet, with doner kebab as a close second. Foden starts, yes. Look at this. Phil Foden, my boy, has heard the call. He's heard that Brian Mbeumo is sucking ass right now, and that Bruno Fernandes might as well put himself in the bin where he belongs when he plays in midfield. I kind of hope. I don't know what I'm hoping for here. I'm hoping for a change in system, maybe. And he just pushes Bruno further forward. We've offered nothing. This second half has been piss. Where can you vote? Gary might be able to help you out with that. I've actually got no idea. All right, team news. Let's have a look. What do we got here? Let's read off some team news for everyone. Let's have a look. All right. Where is the... Here we go. All right. Lineups. Okay, that's not what I wanted. All right, hold on. Go here. All right. Lineups. We have Leeds starting 11. Darlow in goal. Bogle, Goodmanson, Rodon, Strike, Ampadu, Longstaff, Stack, Aronson, Okafor, Calvert-Lewin. Bournemouth. Petrovic, Truffert, Senesi, Evan-Ilson, Christie, Adams, Diakate, Kluivert, Jimenez, Audi, and Semenyo. Man City versus Burnley. Man City, Donnarumma in goal, Nunez, Diaz, Vardiol, O'Reilly, Nico? What? Reinders, Savinio, Foden, Doku, and Haaland. Burnley, it's Dubravka, Walker, Hartman, Esteve, Foster, Anthony, Florentino, Chichinana, I think I butchered that name, Ekdal, Cullen, and Laurent. All right, none of the others have come through yet. That's 2 games. We are waiting for the next lot. I'll keep you updated on the rest. Does your... Yes, she does. She knows I love a meat box. Absolutely loves another meat box. Yes, so we're just waiting on the other games to load up here, but then we've had the Leeds Bournemouth lineups and we've had the Man City. The good news is my triple United attack are all starting. That is good news, and I think Dorgu's just been booked. He must have been booked for that. If that's a foul, it's definitely a booking. I didn't catch whether he got booked. I was too busy reading out the lineups. Bruno complaining to the ref again. This is the kind of game where Bruno gets his stupid ass sent off. All right, let's have a look. Still haven't got the lineups from the other 2 matches yet. All right, let's try this. Oh my God, Collins almost got an assist. All right, Crystal Palace versus Liverpool. Who got that one yet? Yes. Oh no. Oh yes, we do. Yes. All right, so Crystal Palace, it's Dean Henderson, Munoz, Mitchell, Lacroix, Gahey, Sarr starts, Jeremy starts, Mateta starts, Kamada, Wharton, and Richards. For Liverpool, it's Becker, Allison, Virgil van Dijk, Kanate, Kirkes, Wirtz, Slobberslai, Isaac, McAllister, Salah, Bradley, and Gravenberch. So Connor Bradley comes in there. That's interesting at right back. And then let's see if we've got the last game, Chelsea versus Brighton. Yes, we do. Starting 11 for Chelsea, Robert Sanchez in goal, Cucurella, Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Santos, Pedro, Hato, Chalobah, Reece James, Caicedo, and Esteve. And then for Brighton, it is for Bruggen, Bart Simpson, Lewis Dunk, Van Heck, Ruta, Minte, Baliba, Mintoma, Kagalu, Gomez, Ayari, and Veltman. Gomez gets rewarded for his goals in midweek. That's interesting. There we go. Those are all the lineups for the 3 p.m. kickoffs, folks. He didn't get booked because he's on my bench. It's mad, isn't it? He got the ball. Oh, he did. Sorry, yes. I was looking. I thought that they gave a free kick. I'm not sure. It won't let me post the link in here. Sorry. What do you want about Gary? Oh, yeah. It won't, will it? I put the link a bit further up. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Benji. Was Gakpo in? Oh, I didn't even see. Was Gakpo in? Did I read out Gakpo's name? I feel like I did, didn't I? Oh, Dallo, you are crap. Oh, my God. Bindy with a great save from Dango Otara. That should have been 3-1. It should have been 3-1. It was a great bit of work from Kevin Shard. Liverpool. No, Gakpo's on the bench. Oh, I've done well getting rid of him. Gakpo's benched. Wow, Gakpo's benched and Ekatike's not even starting. All right, Arnie Slot's officially fallen out of love with old mate. Brentford are looking good here. I'm not going to lie. Amrin needs to do something. 62 minutes in, another long ass throw in, and Seshko has just headed that out for a corner. It will have deleted the link if you refresh it. Okay, fair. Gakpo benched, huh? Yeah, I know. Mad. I can't believe Gakpo's been benched. It's a good stop from Bayern Deer, that one. I mean, Luke Shaw thankfully was on hand to get rid of it. Yeah, no, Ekatike's banned. So it's Let me have a look at their lineup. Hold on. So they're playing Slobbersley on the left. Oh, no, they're playing Verts on the left. Verts must be playing on the left. Slobbersley, McAllister in the middle, and then it'll be Salah on the right and Isaac up top. Would be my guest. Here we go. I called it. Yoro's about to come on for Slabhead. Did I not call that? It's inevitable. No Gakpo. Gakpo's on the bench, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Kobe Mainoo's coming on at 63 minutes as well. It's going to be interesting to see who Gakpo comes on for. Oh, sorry, not Gakpo. What am I on about? It's going to be interesting to see who Mainoo comes on for. Surely it's got to be Ugarte. All right, Dallo, what do you got, mate? Dallo. That's rubbish, Cunha. I actually wouldn't be surprised if Cunha went off. Oh, Delit's actually played pretty well today, to be fair. Bro, Fernandes going to get 1 point. Surely Bruno's not getting subbed off on 64 minutes. I can't see that. Amrin takes him off on 64 minutes. He's going to have a big sook because he's a big sook. Sorry, I haven't seen what got posted. Sorry? Did I miss something? I can't with this FPL, man. All right, and Boomo, has he won a corner? Wow. How's that not a corner? Boomo, don't back chat, mate. Don't give away a yellow card. We can't afford this nonsense. Fernandes won't get DC. What's he on? All right, Maguire's off for Yoro, and it's got to be Ugarte. It is. It's Ugarte off for Mainoo. Here we go. Man United up in the ante. Yes. Do we know the Chelsea match lineup? Yes, we do. It is. Sorry. Chelsea lineup is as follows. Sanchez in goal, James at right back, Chalobah and Hato in the centre, Kukurea left back, Santos and Caicedo in midfield, Neto on the left, Fernandes in the 10, and Estavio on the right, and then it's João Pedro up in the number 9. Slot scared to bench Verts again, so Gakpo becomes a fall guy. Yeah, maybe. Potentially. All right, what's Bruno on? Is he on track for 12 or is he completely stopped because he's an idiot? Let's have a look. Let's refresh this. Fernandes is on 9. He's still quite a few away. Actually, no one's really on for the DC points here at all, except probably Delit. Delit's on track for him. That's got to be a foul, surely. And it is. Okay, maybe he's a bit lucky. I don't know. Just type FCA's voting in Google. There we go. Love it. Cartel shaking with their main mid Bruno right now. 100%, mate. I still think Bruno's actually... I still feel like at some point Amrin's going to have to bite the bullet and admit that Bruno is not a number 8. He legit is not. The good news is the dude still takes all the set pieces on the left-hand side of the pitch because Mbumo takes them all on the right. And he is on penalties. He still should return most weeks. It's just Man United are just such an inconsistent team. Like a really inconsistent team. And I think Amarin's very lucky that last week Maresca completely bottled it. Because if Maresca didn't completely bottle it and Man United lose today against Brentford, I think Amarin's position would be almost untenable. Like they would have lost to Chelsea, they would have gone to Brentford, they would expect to probably win, lose, and all of a sudden it just looks horrible. That poor guy's hair, he's going to actually end up with headaches every single day because his hair's going to weigh that much and he can't cut it. Poor bloke. Got attacked at Old Trafford as well by some idiot Man United fan. I hope they ban him. That's criminal. He's just having a bit of fun. I like to have a bit of fun at our expense because we're crap. I don't blame him for doing the same thing. Hopefully versus consistently crap and Gapco comes on about 60 minutes and scores. I mean, it could happen. I see Fernandez getting 11 DC with my luck. Just watch. Yep. Fair. Oh, and Boomo, mate. Oh, that's a crap ball. And Boomo just hasn't looked likely today at all. Very disgusting. I thought the narrative would be about he'd return to Brentford, he'd score, he'd be man of the match, and he's looked awful. I see Fernandez getting 11 DC with my luck. Just watch. He's going to have to braid it or get dreads. I know. He's 100% going to have to braid it, man. It's so big. He's got like so much hair there. It's madness. Absolute madness. I'm excited for the next games at this rate. But this has been a slower second half. So hopefully the live watch long is a bit more action in the first half. I mean, there are some teams that we expect to score goals in that game. So let's hope for the best there. The good news is, at least Mbumo's on 2 points. So I'll update that at the end of the game. I'm just hoping that one of these idiots scores between now and the end of the game, and it'll be a bit nicer to update. I'm just going to hold my breath, because I know I have to update it at the end of the game anyway, so I'm just going to wait till then. So obviously I've gone up to 3 points instead of 2. Actually, I haven't even got the points on there. So there you go. That Mbumo triple captain. Oh, mate. I wonder how he is. Is he okay? I'm going to send him a message. Actually, I'll send him a message and it's going to start going really good. I'm going to send him a message now. Hold on. I'm going to tag him. Where is he? D-Tuck. Pulse? I want to see what his response is. Oh, come on, please respond. Please open your phone. See the ding on your phone and just respond to this message, please. Someone. Where is he? Where is he when you need him? All right, to be fair, a late goal, please, here. And Boomo, yeah, I can't believe it. Triple captain. Oh, he's just said, oh, Boomo, oh, he could have scored. That looked like a penalty, or it's a penalty. Penalty, Brian and Boomo's just won a penalty. I said I went too early. All right, Bruno to take. And Boomo's just won a penalty for Man United. So this is, it's a clear penalty. Collins has bottled it. He pulled him back. That's why I got rid of Collins. He's getting booked as well. Collins on track for a 0-pointer again. I agree. How is that not a red card? It's offside. What? Apparently it might be offside. What? I think what? Okay, hold on. People are saying it's offside in the WhatsApp chat, and I'm like, what is going on here? Oh, no. I think it might be. Is it offside? Hold on. What is going on here? I don't know what's going on. What's going on? Are they checking VAR? Is he offside? I don't know what's going on. They're definitely checking something here. I don't know what's going on. I actually don't know what's going on. We're still waiting for confirmation. Maybe they're checking a red card. It's a penalty. It's definitely been given. Definite penalty. Yeah, it's a definite penalty. They're just checking for a red card. Oh, mate, this is a masterstroke. If I've sold Collins on wild card because of the fact that he's now got sent off, he's definitely onside. I've just seen the replay. He's definitely onside. Is he going to go to the monitor? I feel like potentially that could be a red card. I think that might be a red card. He's literally pulled him back. He's got no intention of winning the ball. Oh, no. It's staying as yellow. They're not going to send him to the monitor. All right, I think that Nathan Collins is an exceptionally lucky man. Exceptionally lucky man. I do not know how that was not a red card. VAR checked it. There was no way he's trying to win the ball. If you're pulling a player's shirt like that and you're the last man and you're denying a goal score. All right. Can Bruno Fernandes not put it over the bar? Let's have a look. All right. I'm not looking at the chat because I could be slightly... Oh, mate. Now we're making a substitution. Are you kidding me? Why is the ref allowing this? Why is the ref allowing this? This is ridiculous. So the ref is allowing a substitution before a penalty. Like, what game are we watching here? Who does that? I mean, mate, this is the longest time I've had to wait for a goal ever. This is the difference between me starting the game week off amazingly with potentially... an 8-pointer from Bruno and a 5-pointer from Mbumo. We're waiting. I can't look at the chat. I'm not looking at the chat. We're waiting. This is the longest substitution in human history. I'm going to do a shot regardless. I'm going to do a shot regardless. Regardless of whether it goes in or not. Bruno, this is why I kept you, mate. This is why I kept you. Let's load it up. We're not looking at the chat. We're not looking at the... Amarin's sitting there looking at his head. Maybe that's all I need to do, mate. I just need to look into the ground. Look into the ground. Just start praying under the FPL. The FPL God, is he on the D-Unit side today? Let's hope. Let's pray. We're watching Bruno Fernandes. He hasn't backed into the referee. That's always a good start and a good sign. Come on. For the Brian Mbumo assist and the Bruno Fernandes goal. Is he on minus points? Are you kidding me? That is... Oh, mate. I'm going to be on 1 point after this game. Bruno Fernandes, you are a disgrace. You're just... Oh, mate. I'm just annoyed because I had Brian and Boomer and I was ready for the assist, like stuff the cartel and whatever, but how did he miss that? That was one of the worst penalties I think I've ever seen Bruno Fernandes ever take. That was horrible. D-Tug. Oh, mate, I've just checked to see how he's going. Oh, mate, he's on -2. That's hilarious. It's as good as a red card. Well, I'm doing the shot anyway. Kelleher, well done. Who's got him in goals? Anyone got playing him in goals? I told you that sub should not have been allowed. Bruno Fernandes had about 5 minutes to think about that penalty then. It was criminal how long that took. Oh, Thiago looking for the hat-trick here. Thiago looking for the hat-trick. It's not on. Still will get DEFCON. Surely he does not get DEFCON. I agree. I still don't know how that was not a red card. Like, he literally pulled him back. I think Brian Mbeumo might take the next penalty, you know. I think there's a good chance Brian Mbeumo takes the next penalty. Nah, Bruno's not getting DEFCON. He's only on 9. He's got no chances of getting that, I reckon. Based on what we've seen so far. He's more likely now to get himself sent off. I think there's more money on Bruno Fernandes getting a -4 than actually hitting the DEFCON in this game. It was such a woeful penalty. Like 2 penalty misses. Bruno Fernandes could be the top scoring player in the game if he'd actually done what we always normally expect him to do and score penalties. I wonder if he's concerned about losing penalty duties because he's got Cunha and Brian Mbeumo that have shown up and he's concerned that he's going to miss them, or like that's playing on his mind, because I just don't understand how he's become this bad at penalties. The dude never misses. He's like the most guaranteed person you've ever seen in the world, and he's just been bang average. Bang average from the penalty spot this season. It's like he's lost all skills, and now Cunha's just... That's a yellow card. That's got to be a yellow card on Cunha. He just stood on him. I did a -4 for Fernandes. Oh, no. Brutal. I have Keller, but I prefer Bruno to have scored. Yep, I'm on -5 points for the... Oh, mate. Well, -1 point for the... I don't think he's taking the next one after... You wouldn't have thought so, Matt. You would not have thought he'd be taking the next one after that. That was shambolic. Yeah, I mean, it's just... watching that, it's just a poor penalty. It's a really poor penalty. There's no other way of describing it. Triple captain Bruno. I mean, I feel sorry for Darren. Triple captain Brian and Mbeumo. He should have had an assist, and it's just no good. I need Jesus. This is such a weird thing. So if Bruno Fernandes had actually scored that goal, I think he would have gone from 1 point. He would have scored, which would have been 5 as a midfielder, which would take him up to 6. And potentially might have ended up with a bonus point in there, potentially. He might end up on 7. Brian and Mbeumo would have gone to 5 with the assist. And they would have been on 12 combined from 2. And now... we're in the position where they've combined for 0 points. Like, what a swingy moment. What a swingy moment. It's mad. Absolutely mad. FPL is like the game. Watching Man United is like watching your FPL team. That you never know what's going to happen, because on any given day, they're either crap, they're brilliant. You just don't know. FPL is crap. Bruno punters in the mud. Triple captain Bruno. Totally should not have... Yeah, I agree. I don't understand how the subs are allowed before a penalty. I've never seen that allowed before in my entire life. 3 more DCs to save himself. I have had Bruno since day 1, and that's -6 points from him now. Kind of getting sick of him. Yeah, I don't mind it. Just let Mbeumo take the pen. I feel like he's got to be taking the next one, surely. Like, Bruno's missed 2 or 3 now this season. Ironically, Man United had 3 penalties in 6 games. I did say they were going to get a lot more penalties this year, and that has been true. Unfortunately, Bruno just hasn't been converting them. Yeah, 5 minutes to take a penalty is ridiculous. I can see this ending 2-2. Well, it should have been 2-2 already. I'd be pissed if I was Mbeumo. Lol, Man United could have had 3 more points if Mbeumo was just on pens instead. Yep. Did D say somebody he knows chose to play triple captain this game where he got Mbeumo away at Brentford? Yes, he did. He has played it, and he was looking at 15 points, but now he's back to 6. Poor man. Come on, 3 more DC and we get in the positives. 1 a.m. for a -4. And then loser misses a pen. I can't do this anymore. Will that pen miss cost Amram more than just a loss? You never know. It could. I mean, if he keeps on playing Fernandes in midfield, he's going to run out of excuses very, very quickly. Ivan Mbeumo and Bruno, same. It's not going well so far. It's brutal being a Man United fan these days. No Man United players in my team at the moment. I should have dropped Bruno for Bowen. That's what I should have done. Just for the week. Delete! Oh, he's hit it over the bar. Yeah, I know. I play well. Cardell all shaving their Bruno beards off now. Bruno secretly wants to... 100% Bruno wants to leave, man. I don't know why they didn't let him leave. I would have let him leave. No reason to keep him. Watching United is not good for my health. My stress level is always high while watching this. I know, it's very, very high for me as well. I don't even bother looking at my heart rate. Hate that it cost you points, but love seeing the cartel fall. I know, I just wanted the Mbumo points more than anything else. I could have lived with, like, yeah... I've genuinely had All right, what do we got? We got 7 minutes to recover from Bruno being a flog. What's he got? Has he got anything? Has he got anything in the tank? Has he got a worldy ball that we can just dive onto? Oh, Bruno Fernandes, I can't believe I'm going to have to write a -2 on that graphic at the end of this game. That is criminal. That's absolutely criminal. They all went solo to Bruno. Oh no, it's mad, isn't it? I was crapping it going into this with no Man United assets, to be honest. I know. I thought it was very logical Man United would do well tonight, and they've been underwhelming again, man. Playing Man United is just... It's just frustrating being a United supporter these days. Madness, I respect taking on the trip with Captain Haaland play, but Mbumo away at Brentford seems so random. Yeah, I just felt like there was a narrative there, and I felt like Sunderland next week could be good, but, I mean, it's just been... Man United have been poor the second half, and Bruno's missing that penalty says it all, really. I feel like potentially Mbumo would have scored as well, which is really highly frustrating. And now we're getting Dorgo off for Xerxes. This is going to be interesting. Watching our cartel template get off to such a woeful start is objectively hilarious. 3 DCs in 7 minutes, please. Just need the 4 from Haaland and all as well. It can't go on like this. Imagine Haaland blanks and Salah comes through with a Hattie. I mean, that would be peak FPL. I mean, it could happen. It literally could happen. Vamos, Dorgu yellow card, and he's off. He's off and a yellow card. Salah needs to come out the retirement mindset. I mean, he's got his payday, right, Muppet? He's got his payday. He's ready for anything now, that man. Ready for anything. I can't wait to hop back in a singlet after this game. Oh, the ref cam. I like the ref cam. I wish I showed more of it on the TV coverage. I just look at this game, right, and they've taken Dorgo off, who I would argue is... I would still argue is the... Oh, wow, Xerxes crap, man. Why is he even on the field? Why is he even on the field? Oh, my God. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I don't even know what I was going to say then. We can. Whilst you are here, people, give the stream a like. Yeah, feel free to do so, folks. Oh, it's been another painful watch for United. You never know what you're going to get. We've had... So far this season, we've had 2 losses, 2 wins, and a draw. I mean, this will be the perfect trifecta if somehow we get a goal in the next 5 minutes. We're on to the 86th minute now, and obviously there's going to be a bit of injury time after the 5-minute penalty. There should be about 10 minutes of injury time here, let's be honest. This should be a 100-minute game. There's still plenty of time left, but, I mean, we just don't look like we're going to create anything. And I just sit there, I keep looking at the team and going, we've got Dallo. Is Dallo still on the field? I haven't even seen him for a while. Oh, and Mbumo with a decent teasing ball in, but Kelleher's just claimed that. I'm still gutted about that. Like, the Mbumo assist would have been very nice, and I would have felt like a little bit of reward, but Bruno Fernandes, man, like, he's such a polarizing figure. And, like, based off what we've seen today, I haven't been impressed. I haven't been impressed at all. I feel very sorry for Darren. Playing a triple captain on Mbumo and then watching Bruno miss that penalty must have... That honestly must have sucked. That honestly must have sucked. I captained Cunha versus... so did I. And now Fernandes. I'm never getting United. Oh, wow. Have you captained Fernandes in this game? Jesus. That's unlucky. 10 DCs, it's possible. I mean, it is. 2 in the next 10 minutes or whatever's left in this game definitely is possible. He could get back to 0 points. You never know. He could play a hero ball in and Mbumo scores a weldy. You never know. It's still possible. Highly unlikely, but it's still possible. Like, why is Dallo there? He's meant to be right wing back, right? Dallo's... Oh, no, sorry. Okay, my bad. And Mbumo's now playing right wing back. I was like, what's going on here? And then it's just hit me what's going on. So Mbumo's now playing as right wing back. That's got to be a foul on Fernandes, surely. And it is. Fernandes limping around like a goose that he is. Phil Foden captain's going to bang and I don't even care about this game. That's what's going to happen. I hope. 19-pointer from Foden would be amazing, FYI. Got to call it early. This game, though, I still don't know how Collins wasn't sent off before. Like, that made no sense to me. That should have been a sending off. Like, it was clear denial of goal scoring opportunity. They even think that Mbumo wasn't going to get the ball, which is the only reason why that should not be a red card. Yeah, get up. That was just good play from Maino then. All right, Bruno, what do you got, mate? Yeah, that's good. That's definitely a foul. All right, Brentford are definitely conceding a lot of fouls here, so this could... they're just going to keep putting balls in the box and hoping for the best. I've seen less scary horror movies. I hate this game. Can you just watch the ref cam? I don't know. I'm not sure if you can or not. All right, Brentford are making yet another sub. Playing the same players, last 3 managers' players, is in their... Well, Roberto Carlos. Carlos. Sorry. Oh, it could be Roberto Carlos. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, it makes you wonder. It honestly makes you wonder, to be honest with you. Because, yeah. Like, what? Dallo's like the classic case in point, and Luke Shaw. How are these guys still at the club? Luke Shaw's been through Louis Van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Eric Ten Hag, and now Ruben Amorim. That's 5 different managers. And he's clearly not the answer at left back or left wing back, whatever you want to call it. Like, some of these players just endure. Like, they literally just endure. And we wonder what the problem is. The manager is not the problem. Well, he could be the problem in terms of, like, his stubbornness to change certain things. But some of these players just literally see off managers. It's hard to believe that they see him off. Bruno's on 11 DEFCONs now. Oh, no way. Could he get a 0-pointer? I mean, 0 is better than -2, let's be honest. Let's hope for the best. Oh, and Pumo, that was a nice take. What do you got? Not much. Dallo with the most ridiculous ball into absolutely no one. He is a crap player. I'll go back to it again. United, until Amorim flogs off Dallo, we're not going anywhere anytime soon. I'm working, so I haven't been watching along, but I saw Bruno Mr. Pencer came by to rewind and see a reaction. Oh, it was bad. Captain Haaland, I just had Fernandes. Started struggling after dominating the 90s and 2000, winning everything. Prospective managers, other clubs have a go, you're fair. If I think it makes sense to transition Bruno Saka 100%, that is probably going to be the plan because I'm sick of seeing him miss penalties. I've just heard the Ultimate AI has confirmed Foden will score 5 goals. Oh, I love it. If that happens, mate, could you imagine? It's the scenes. Optimus Bruno indeed. I can see a red card for Fernandes. Luke Shaw is United's kryptonite. He is the dude that just somehow endures. I do not like Bruno as he is Angry Birds on speed. It is to the TC Bruno. Oh, mate, if you've triple captained Bruno, you're in real trouble. Let's be honest. Well, I'm looking forward to these 3 PMs. At least I'll be watching Celtic, but at least I'll have your amazing commentary for them. Thank you very much, Harves. Fernandes, please get DC. Why do managers take on players on a hat-trick? I'd be pissed if I was on Thiago. Xerxes! Shit. I don't know. I didn't see the DC. I just saw that Dallo actually put a half-decent ball in and Xerxes just ballooned it over the bar. Rubbish. But 0-0 is 0. Did he actually hit the DC points? At least it's not -4, right? It could be -4. I'd rather a 0 than -4. I just hope the Foden captaincy comes on, man. I really hope it comes in. Yes, I'm doing the other games there. I will be redirecting you to the next stream. I need about a 10-minute break in between this game. I'm going to hang around for like 10 minutes or so post the game just to talk about how crap United have been and what the issues are that we already know what the issues are and how crap Bruno Fernandes has been yet again today. But yeah, then I'll be taking a very quick 10-minute break and then I'll be on for the 3 p.m. watch along, which will be epic. Because I'm hoping that my team can actually deliver in that game because at the moment, we might be on 0 points completely. He is 4. It's a sad day when I'm hoping for a Haaland hat-trick to save my weekend. I mean, there's worse things to be hoping on. We'll be back for the real DCL at 3 p.m. Yes, Napstars, you legend of the chat. Love it. Oh, surely. I mean, Thiago's definitely got the 3 bonus points. Let me check what's going on here. Let me have a look at some of these stats. Bruno Fernandes on the FPL site still on 11 DC. And De-Ligt is the only one that's achieved the magical 10 number. And at the moment, it's Thiago on 3 bonus, 2 for Seshko, and 1 for Dean Henderson. Interesting. We've got 4 minutes to save the game. What's Manu got? Just give it to him, Boomo. Boomo, just do something, mate. I know right wing back's going to suck ass, but like all the players that I want are not even playing anywhere near the goal. Like, what hope have we actually got? I mean, and Bumo's, the second half, he's been shunted out to the right wing-back role, and I don't know. He would have had an assist if Bruno Fernandes had scored the penalty. Other than that, though, he's not really done a hell of a lot, let's be honest. And he almost gave away a yellow card. Right, Brentford are away here. They're going at De-Ligt and Euro with 2-on-2. 3-1. It's all over. Mate, we're crap. We are so crap. What a way to start the week. I mean, like, I could hack a crap FPL weekend if Man United do something, but I now need a good FPL weekend to save this nonsense. Ruben Amorim, that shot literally just went straight through Buendia. It literally went straight through him. It looked like it went straight through him. Bruno Fernandes, hang your head in shame, mate. You're a disgrace. Oh, it's so poor. It's so poor. It's horrible defending. And Bumo slides in and just does nothing. And then Buendia's positioning looks crap there. I don't know what he's doing there. I feel like that should be a savable shot. Am I being critical on him? I think Buendia should be saving that. Nah, I think it was just crap goalkeeping. He's just hit it well. All right, the Brentford fans are seeing you getting sacked in the morning. And Bumo's having a whinge at someone, probably at Bruno. I just saw the goal from the ref cam. It looked pretty sick. Bruno's literally trying to talk himself into a red card. He's going all in. He's going all in on trying to get himself sent off. This defeat is literally all on Bruno Fernandes. If he scores a penalty, it's probably a far different game. He's literally cost the team any kind of... He's cost the team like all 3 points today, easy. And said, watch Seething Bridge. Mate, I'm seething. I just think Amarin's bottled. I think he needs to go. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like I might be Amarin out. This is the worst United team in my lifetime. I know they signed 3 players to score goals and we can't defend. The system is not working. He needs to either change or he needs to resign and walk away because I'm sick of seeing the same crap. Yeah, you should have saved it. Play the bloody goalkeeper, mate. You got a goalkeeper for a reason. Put him in the goals. Oh, it's almost 4-1. It's almost 4-1. What are we looking at here? Oh, my God. It's straight down the middle of the goal. Exactly. It's the pink shirt. I mean, why is he wearing a pink shirt against Brentford? It's crap. That's the end of the game. It's finished 3-1. That's rubbish. I'm watching on Stan Sport, so I'm on my computer. I've actually got a live Fire Stick, and I'd normally, if I wasn't doing the watch-alongs, I'd be watching the English commentary, but I'm watching it on Stan Sport. While spending 200 million on a striker and 2 number 10s when you could have got Donnarumma for pennies and have needed... Yeah, exactly. Exactly what Ferenic said. Please keep hammering. This makes up for the Fergie years. I got -1 points from 2 players. Great start to the week. I know. Madness. Who was your 2 players? Footy by Eddie. Think me later. I tried to get you to start Bowen over Bruno. I know. Should have done it. I just thought that... Well, Bruno should have scored. He should have scored. I can't account for someone missing a second penalty in 3. That's 2 or 3 penalties missed. It's horrible. He does want the red. He just wants to hang his head in shame. Yeah, exactly. Not play on this mess. We just don't have the players. We don't buy players whose name ends with an O. Screw Fernandes. Cow. Dorgu Bruno. As a Liverpool supporter, fills you with warmth and delight. Man, you're a joy to watch these days. They are. I agree. If you're anyone else other than a Man United fan, you're loving this. It's disgraceful. I will talk about the problems. Ruben Amorim has lost the plot. If he thinks that starting Bruno Fernandes in midfield for the first 6 game weeks of the season is going to equal success in the long term, he's an idiot and needs to probably be admitted into a mental asylum. Because I can tell you, as someone with a brain, a functioning brain, I believe, that playing Bruno Fernandes in the midfield is a crap decision. On any single level that you want to look at, Bruno Fernandes should be just sitting there hanging his head in shame because he's been crap today. Absolutely crap. Amorim has been useless once again. He's playing Dalot at right wing back. Just change your system, mate. Honestly, your system is not working when you're playing Dalot. If you're going to play Dalot at right wing back, play a back 4. Just play a bloody back 4. Because you're just going to get eaten alive. You're playing 5 bloody defenders every single week, and they're all crap. They can't defend. You've conceded 3 goals yet again against the back 3. It's criminal. Absolutely criminal. Bloody Brentford, who have conceded 3 goals to numerous teams, have literally put 3 past you, and we've put 1 on the board. Oh, watching this club just infuriates me sometimes. It absolutely infuriates me. He just needs to go. Bruno needs to go. I missed a penalty once when I was 8. I've missed penalties before. I remember once we played a grand final. Under 16s. Under 16. I'll take you back there again. I got 3 penalties in one game in the grand final. I scored the first one. And I played against the state keeper. The state keeper was in goal that day. And he knew which way I went with the penalties, right? So I thought the first one, I was like, he's going to think I'm going to go the other way. So I'll put it where I normally put it. And he dived where I thought he must have outfoxed me, but I hit it that well. It just went in. And then the second one, I was like, I can't do it. I can't put it back that way. I can't put it back to where I always put it. And I thought, nah, I'm going to just have to try something different. And I blazed it. I blazed it over the bar. I've never, ever blazed a penalty over the bar in my entire existence of playing football. And I blazed it over the bar. And I was like, oh, my God. And then I won another penalty. So I won all 3 penalties as well. So I was like, and I was the penalty taker. I was the captain of the team. And I was like, when we won the 3rd one, I was so pissed off about missing the 2nd one. I was like going, what do I do? Do I just sit there and go, give it to someone else? And my coach, my manager on the sidelines going, just give it to someone else. Give it to someone else. You're going to miss it. And I was like, oh, no, I'm taking the responsibility. And it was 3-3, right? This was pretty much to win the grand final. And I was like, nah, that's it. I was like, I looked at the goalkeeper. He looked at me. He knew where I was putting it. And I was like going, can he save it? Can he save it? If I hit it well enough in this spot, can he save my penalty? He knows where I'm going. I know he's going to dive that way. And I just risked it for the biscuit. And I smashed it. He got a hand to it, but I hit it that well. It still went in. And I outfoxed him. So sometimes taking penalties... I mean, but they were 3 in one game. And I was playing against a goalkeeper that knew where I was going, all the time. Whereas Bruno's playing against this, and that was just a crap penalty. It's just a crap, absolutely crap. Let's be honest. And he finished on 11 DC, -2 points. What an absolute flog. Absolute flog. I can say that being a Man United fan. Grimsby City, Fulham scored half, Brentford. I took 2 pens in my career, went 2-2. I don't mind stepping up for Bruno. Grimsby, a good team. I mean, Grimsby, a pretty good team. I mean, how hard is it to save a bloody goalkeeper? It's bloody Anana. Don't avoid me, D-Man. United is finishing 12th. I agree. They're playing your switching your City. It could be on. You could be on. They might need to they might need to sack Amron this international break, Nikita, to make sure that I don't have to do that. -5 to start the week. Well, I'm going to cry myself to sleep, Sia. Sorry, music up. It should have gone so much better, but it didn't. And people go at Ange for being stubborn. Great story. That's why sleeper in pens and not on pens. Give pens to Cunha. How's it a -2? I only see -1. Surely it's a -2. Hold on, let me double check. What's going on here? He got yellow carded as well. He's got to be on at least -2. Unless he did get the DC points. Oh yeah, he's only on -1. What? But he got booked. Oh, no, he didn't get booked. What? No, he did get booked. How much is a minus penalty? Okay, someone needs to explain that to me. How is he on a -1? So you miss a penalty, it's worth -2, right? So he gets the 2 points, -2, yellow card. Oh, yeah, -1 is correct. Yeah, -1's correct. I'm on 1 point from 2 players where that should have been 12 points at least minimum from 2 players. That is the luck of FPL. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you give penalties to Cunha. I mean, realistically, I got rid of Cunha for Mbumo and they both got the same. That's why sheep are on pens and not on pens. Love it. Yellow card misspent 11 hour 12. Yeah, why? Things will never be bad enough for me to switch to City. Fair. United fan with Bruno and Mbumo. I know. It sucks. Same. TFS, that's me as well, mate. I ended up listening to the card and I triple captain Haaland, so let's see how that goes. Let's do it. Pen miss, -2. -2 for pen, -1 for yellow, and 2 for playing, yep. -5 for me, we're hit. Crap. 1 point better than 0. Let's go. His taxi was booked. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. All I'm saying is Fernandes is getting outscored by Anderson this way. Oh, piss off, Nightmare. Now, Anderson red card. He's going to pull Watkins back in the box. And I mean, ironically, how Collins stayed on the field with that challenge needs investigation because that is a clear denial of last man and he had made no attempt to win the ball. It was literally a pull back. That, for me, is definitely a red card. If I was the ref, I would have given that a red. At least someone else had Fernandes in my mini league and someone wildcard Brentford's keeper out. Wow. I think I'm lucky enough to have Thiago. I will take the -1 from Bruno as long as Haaland starts TC. Yeah, Bruno, Haaland's starting, mate. Haaland's definitely starting. Since Bruno is my vice, Anderson getting a red and missing 3 penalties somehow will be there. Yes, we will halves. If I TC'd minus points, I would delete the game. Thanks to the 13 points, Thiago. Man City next. Let's go. Anderson hat-trick. No chances. I just got back to the stream. What's your thoughts on the game and the manager? Sack him. Get rid of him. He's no good. Man United are crap. Let's be honest. Man United are crap. I mean, I really just want to hop off for about 10 minutes so I can listen to Goldbridge just rant about it because I can imagine right now that he's just going to be absolutely on fire. And we suck. We honestly suck. I don't even know what else to say. We suck. Why did I go double United attack? I wonder what the XG battle in this game is. Hold on. Let me have a look at the stats. So the stats in this game. Anyone's wondering what the stats were. This is going to be good. Man United won the XG battle by a country mile. No, they didn't actually. So Man United, 56% possession. Brentford, 44 pretty much. XG battle, 1.99 to Brentford, 2.03 to Man United. Again, Bruno Fernandes at fault for that. It was 14 shots to 10 in Man United's favour. It was 8 shots to 6 on target in favour of Brentford, which was interesting. Big chances, still 2-1 in favour of Brentford. Corners was 4-2 in favour of Brentford. And the saves, 5-5 apiece. There you go. That's all you need to know, really. I mean, he's just rubbish. Bruno 11 DC, Fernandes and Burmo to Sucker and Gordon next week. It's possible, Nightmare. Definitely possible. I got 2 free transfers. I don't really like Gordon next week as well. I'm not even going to lie. I feel like one of them could leave next week. But it's Sunderland at home. I've just got to stop picking Man United players. I think that might be the issue. Dude, you got 2 appearance points. Bruno did good for me. I have Kelleher in goal. Yes, Peter. I'm glad someone enjoyed it, even though you're a Man United fan and it probably sucked. Maybe they'll give Bruno an additional DC. You never know. Fingers crossed, potentially. Benching Sanchez next week, starting Dubravka. Don't mind it. So 2-2 was the XG result. Exactly, cricket. That was the XG. Oh, I mean, Bruno Fernandes missed a penalty, so it definitely should have been 2-2. But Bruno does as Bruno does, and he was rubbish. Let's be honest. Yeah, no good. No good at all. All right, I'm going to wrap this up in about 2 minutes, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes' time for the live 3 p.m. watch-along. I'm going to quickly go and do a wee. I'm going to change shirt because I'm done with United now. I'm going to be a City fan in the next game because I've got 3 City players and I need some points from my boy Phil Foden. Man, played better United. Yeah, exactly. Dorgo and Cunha and still I laugh. Fair. Bruno Ahmad to Eze Gordon. I like it. Not bad cricket. Don't tell Nightmare, but Eddie Howe could be at Old Trafford next week. He could be. I mean, there's worse managers to go and get. He's done the job at Newcastle quite comfortably, let's be honest. But the content creators love Fernandes. I mean, I'm sick of him. There was a reason why I put that original wildcard draft up and only had Brian and Boomo instead of Bruno, because I just knew this flog was not going to do the job. And who else did I have instead? I had Boomo. No, I had Mbumo, I had Foden, had Reinders, had Semenyo, and had someone else. Saka. I had Saka. No, did I have Saka? I had someone else. Who am I missing? Enzo. I had Enzo instead. Enzo's definitely outscoring Bruno. Let's be honest. Let's be real. That's definitely happening. Yeah, I feel like that's definitely happening, folks. Definitely happening. Would you take Southgate? 100% no. Actually, I'll tell you straight off the bat. If they bring in Gareth Southgate, if Nikita's still in the chat, send me the City shirt, mate. I'm done. If Gareth Southgate becomes the manager of Manchester United, I'm disowning him. I will not support Man United if we sign Gareth Southgate. Straight off the bat, I won't do it. I won't tolerate that kind of crap. He's taken Man United absolutely nowhere. Could you imagine how boring the football would be if we had Gareth Southgate roll up? Oh, there's some things I can stomach in life. That is not one of them. Going to watch Goldbridge go nuts, please do. Oh well, Foden can have a hat-trick of assists if Doku scores all 3. Big Sam now, this is relegation fight 2 seasons in a row now. All right, folks, that's it. I'm going to have a quick 10 minutes hiatus. It's going to redirect you to the next stream, which does start very shortly. I'll be live there very soon. Thank you everyone for joining. It's been an absolute crap show, as usual, from Man United, ruining my start to the weekend. But I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Again, thank you very much for watching. Before you go, smash a like. You know what to do. And yeah, thanks for watching. And let's hope that the 3 p.m. kickoffs go a hell of a lot better than what we've just seen. Ruben Amarin, sort your crap out, mate. You need to change. You need to change.